Previously on the Bubba the Love Sponge Show.
Andre couldn't fit in any of the bathrooms. And the bathrooms in Japan, I guess at the time, were kind of all made out of one piece of plastic. Like the sink was the floor, almost like an airplane bathroom or something. Like the sink was the floor, was the tub, was the shower kind of thing.
Kind of like a porterlet.
Yeah, right. And Andre couldn't fit in the bathroom, so he would lay newspapers on the bed. And my dad said it looked like a horse pooped on the bed, and he would knock on my dad's door and say, hey boss, come look at this.
Wow.
You're listening to the Bubba the Love Sponge Show.
Broadcast rights for the Bubba the Love Sponge Show have been granted to this station by the Bubba Radio Network and is intended solely for the enjoyment of our listening audience. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or other use of this production without the express written consent of the Bubba Radio Network is prohibited.
Like Lasker's not coming in, so we can move
I was ready for that happy birthday.
the Amishman with his Josie Wales long coat, which by the way he probably has the nicest hair of anybody I know, but he has to wear these Amish hats. But that's his style. I was talking to his wife last night. She's like, "That's my husband's style." Like, you know. I think she was kind of getting a little stiff with me when I was making fun of his hats. So anyway, Steve, if you want to move over one to be closer to Lummy.
Oh, he did.
Oh, okay. So he's back over by you now?
Yes.
Yes.
I was preparing to fight Lasker for the seat anyway. So
probably a fight you would win, but I'm afraid he doesn't fight fair. He doesn't just have to throw his gloves and to try to grab your jersey over your head. He just shoots you. It's kind of tough to that's kind of tough to beat. Getting shot. So anyway, let me. I was told that, or knife. He will knife you, but I was told that Lasker was going to make it in today. Today's his birthday.
Yeah, he said that he told Seth and I on Friday.
Let me tell you something. I'll be up in here on Thursday to celebrate my birthday. I'm 44.
Yeah, because he said that he would come in, and I was like, "Are you sure it's your birthday?" He's like, "Yeah, it doesn't matter." And I was like, "All right." I was like, "Yeah, come in on Thursday." It's like, "Oh, well, I'll call the boss man to be sure."
And then he said his fans would want to see him on his birthday.
Yeah, so I'm like, he never called me, and then yesterday, Lummy's like, should we call Lasker? I don't know if Lummy did or not.
I did not. You told me.
But, by the way, Lummy, Greg and Amy, which, by the way, their new screen name is Tug and Jug.
I like it.
Because they're getting ready for their big trip.
Yes.
Their big boating trip that starts like in Nantucket and goes all the way down the eastern seaboard and then around Florida. And I think they're going to try to plan it so like maybe next year at BARP, they're right outside of the port of Tampa, and they can come to BARP, and then they go up into the Gulf of the Gulf of America.
That's right. And
then go into the Mississippi, take the Mississippi north to I think the Ohio. No, maybe they take it. I think they get into the Great Lakes. Go through the Great Lakes and then back down to where they started somehow, way, shape, or form. It's a trek that a lot of people do, and as long as you stay pretty close to the shoreline, it doesn't ever get real sketchy. You know what I'm saying? I think you stay like 4, 5, 8 miles from the shoreline, so you're never really that far from potentially getting help I think you still have radio communications up to like 10 miles or something like that.
Yeah, I think there's a name for it too.
There is a name for it. It's called the something loop, and they're getting ready to do it. Anyway, they sent 25 on the PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, at the Bubba Army. It's a lot of things that I'm working on. One of which, so I'm at my apartment last night. Steve stayed with me. We knew he was going to be on the show today, and then Gary Cantrell's going to work with him a little bit to try to get a handle on Brooke's socials. Brooke has over 1.2 million followers between Instagram and Facebook. And can you imagine? Okay, you know how well we do.
Yes.
Having a Gary Cantrell to cut it all up and what have you. But you know how, and we don't even have close to those numbers.
No.
And we're able to make a living. Payroll, nice, yeah. Whole 9 yards. I'm like, Brooke, you're leaving all of this. All you have to do is get a camera. Get your phone. Most iPhone don't most new iPhones shoot in 4K, Seth? Don't most shoot like in 4K? I mean, I think they make movies on iPhones and stuff like that. And so, literally, you need to show your life. Married with Steve, former NHL guy, you, Brooke Hogan, you have a set of twins, just your life in itself, living your life and having, I don't know how many on Instagram, I don't know how many, I know it's 1.2 million combined. Yeah. And putting that up for people to consume, you guys would be quickly monetized, and you'd be making some money for you to buy you 14 more Amish looking hats.
I think the hardest thing for my wife is she's always really valued her privacy, and it's not like her to put herself out there.
Well, she's going to have to. She's going to have to. She's the big draw. I'm just going to be honest with you.
Listen, no offense taken, but I fully understand that. But I don't think it's in either of us, but I do think it's so special with the family that we've been able to build and some of the things we've overcome. I think it is special to put it out.
Seth, can you imagine how big your car breaking business would be if you had 1.2 million followers on socials?
It's going well now, and we barely have any followers. Can't imagine. Oh.
You okay, Bubba?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah,
do you need a cough drop?
No, I got cough drops. I do. I did catch a hierarchy man. Right. Really nice. $1.50. The Hall of Famer hierarchy. PayPal, Venmo, Cash App.
NorCal Mark, $100.
Thank you so much at the Bubba Army. So I'm trying to teach Steve how to cash in or utilize, you got a built-in audience. I've said, I tried to explain to Steve and Brooke, we really didn't get serious about socials until 2017 when we first went on Twitch, and we didn't really get serious about it. And then we really didn't get really serious until we hired Gary and Rhett and other dudes to kind of specifically make reels and shorts and things like that. But we've had to claw and scratch our way to, we're approaching 140,000 subscribers on YouTube. We're at 220-some thousand on Facebook. Hell, Brooke has, I got her Facebook right here. Brooke has 430,000 on Facebook. Now, Lummy, we just caught an algae and are going to have a pretty good month on Facebook. Can you imagine having that many more people watching you and watching your stuff? You, Steve, just you and her eating breakfast, or her, I don't know. Yeah. Feeding the babies. You guys are leaving a lot of money on the table, of which, Lummy, it did bring a tear to my eye because much as the big controversy involving Brooke's dad's death, and we were at the forefront of having some inside information and things like that. But she did do a song. She's gonna start dabbling again in music a little bit.
Good.
And she wrote this song about her dad. It's called I think it's called "Wanna Go Back."
Correct. Yeah. It's "Wanna Go Back," and
it's really sad. And I think...
Are we world premiering it?
I think, it matters if Gary Cantrell can whip up a video or not. Which I think, I need Gary's... I sent him literally, you and him together.
Yeah, I was getting him,
Wait, what kind of video? Like pictures
He's
of...
He's back here sweating bullets working on it now.
Yeah. And so we'll hope to have it done by 1 o'clock today.
What kind of video do you need Gary to make?
Well, here's the deal. Brooke... So we don't have any copyright issues or things like that from the Hogan estate, because God knows they're litigious. But Brooke sent me a bunch of pictures and videos that come, by the way, Seth, that she owns, that comes from her phone.
Oh, I believe you, man.
And so we're going to make...
I'm not going to go get Dan Newland on your ass or anything.
Don't get Dan Newland on my ass. If you want to check, call Dan Newland. So we're gonna kind of try to world premiere it today.
So Gary's pretty much putting together a music video.
Yes.
Within the hour to get the... Okay, I like it.
But it doesn't have to be real fancy. Brooke sent enough photos to just be able to transition. Gary can look at whatever the song's singing about and maybe pick the photo. And Gary, the only thing I need, Steve, is that one. I didn't get that last picture. And did you get it to Gary?
Yeah, I was working with Gary before the show started back there, and I fired over some pictures.
Look at Steve. He acts like he's real official and stuff. He's like, yeah, I was in the back. Just for those scoring at home, Steve did have a one-on-one meeting with Seth about his hockey cards, and then he was working with Gary in the back over this video, and Gary, there's no rules. You can put whatever you want in there. There is one picture of him having a Bubba Army shirt on, so that would be kind of cool if it's sprinkled in there somewhere. And then the last lyric of the song is, what is it, Gary? What is it, Steve?
I'm not going to give it away on air here, Bubba. Okay. Let the fans listen to it first.
Okay. But it's like kind of, I miss you, or I wish, and then it shows a picture. I'm not going to say what the picture is, but it's a picture that Steve had on his phone. And nobody, I don't even know that Brooke has that picture.
No, I took it one of the last times that we were able to spend time with her father. I took it without either one of them knowing.
In the song, don't even say what it is. So Steve took this picture of her dad, Hogan, and Brooke, and it's probably one of the last pictures they have together, and it's them doing they're looking at something, and that's how the song ends. And the song has never been heard, it's never been played, it's not copywritten yet. So Lummy, we're not gonna and Brooke sent it to me with permission to play it. So we're completely above board, and hopefully Gary can whip it up. And Gary, it doesn't have to be super, it can just be a montage of pictures. How long is the song, Steve? 3:10, something like that?
I think, I think it's just under 3 minutes. Just under 3 minutes.
It's not like Freebird or anything that, it's 9 minutes long with a huge guitar solo.
Does it have any rapper cameos in it?
No.
No rapper cameo.
It's just her.
Ja Rule? No Ja Rule?
No Ja Rule. No,
Steve,
nothing.
do you make an appearance?
I do not make an appearance. This is I will say this was a very, very, very emotional and very powerful song for my wife.
I'll tell you this. Steve and I went to eat last night, and we pulled into my apartment complex, and he pulls it up, and Lummy runs it through my truck system, and we pull into my parking lot, and we listen to it, and you can call me a pussy, I actually was starting to tear up a little bit.
Wow.
Oh, that's rugged, man.
Jason Lindquist, $10.
Talk about rugged. So me and Steve are watching the Detroit Red Wing game last night, which, by the way, he's from Detroit, and he hates the Red Wings. I don't understand how that can happen, but probably because he played for 4 teams in the league that were not the Red Wings. And so he doesn't like the Red Wings, but we're watching the Red Wings game, and Lummy's name comes up. And I go, Lummy's my Lummy. He's like, man, Steve's like, man, Lummy is such a great dude. And, just really singing the praises of Lummy. And I go, let me tell you about Lummy. Lummy will do, he's my guy. He's my guy. And I go, just watch. So I try to FaceTime Lummy, because we just got done FaceTiming Brooke, and I was kind of in a FaceTiming mood.
Oh, God.
So, by the way, Lummy, let's not, be stretching our nuts clear to the last minute and be begging for these 1,000 thumbs up on our YouTube channel. If you're watching us on YouTube, it's youtube.com/The Bubba Army. Give us give us a thumbs up. That helps the algorithm. Maybe even put I guess you can't comment on it until after it's over, right? You can participate in chat, but I don't think
participate in the chat. Keep the chat moving.
Yeah, keep the chat moving and be positive, okay? Because I really I don't want to have to ban you. So, and give us a thumbs up. So I tell Steve, Lummy is my guy, borderline Stockholmed. and he'll do anything I tell him. And he goes, "What do you mean?" I go, "Just watch." So we just got done FaceTiming Brooke with the babies, and Steve was saying hi to his children, and God, his son. I don't know about that kid. That kid might be Lummy. He may have gotten Hogan's the Bolea gene.
Oh, really?
With a bulldog kicker, and he's gonna be. He might be the size. It might be like 6'6".
Oh, nice.
300. What sport, Steve, are you gonna? Now, don't say I'm not gonna push anything on them because they can just kind of be what they want to be, and then your son Oliver comes to you and tells you he wants to be a ballerina, and you're gonna be like, okay, a ballerina for you, my friend. Like if you and Bulldog, your father and his grandfather would not be going for that at all. Is he going to be too big for hockey, or is there no such thing now with the defenseman like Hedman? How big's Hedman?
I think he's 6'7" off of skates. So on skates, probably closer to 7 foot.
So, if Oliver ends up getting to be, I guess you really can't. How was that? How big was that guy they called the Olger that played for the Bruins?
Chara was 6'9" off of skates.
Skates.
Yeah, 6'9", 6'10".
So there is no,
like
as long as you can skate, you can be a really good big defenseman. So are you going to push hockey on the kid?
Yeah, and for Chara, they actually had to change the rule because they had a max height on your stick. And because he was so tall, they had to change that rule. I'm going to be honest, Bubba. The early front runner, he's a music kid. He's on the DJ machine. He loves music.
There's no 6'9" famous music guys.
He could be the first. First. I will say.
Neil Malpazier, $20.
Thank you, Neil.
I will say Florida hockey is growing. Obviously, Florida is our home state now.
Yeah, but his dad's an NHLer, so I don't care what fucking state you're from.
I would love baseball though. Being from Florida, 12 months out of the year he can play.
Now, didn't you say that you were contemplating going the baseball route? You were really good at baseball and you stuck with hockey, but you had some offers to go to baseball?
Correct. I played 1 year of college baseball, so I took a year completely off of hockey, played college baseball, signed at a Division I school, and then things just fell into place, and I decided to go the hockey route.
Isn't there more competition in baseball, though? Isn't there a little bit more? Every kid can play baseball, but not every kid can skate.
Yeah, and being from Detroit, right, I think one of the hardest things is, my year in college baseball, we were indoors for 6.5 months out of the year. Positional players in baseball can play till they're 45.
Lummy was like a D7 college football.
Steve knows all about JUCO ball.
Yeah.
JUCO baseball.
Lummy made such a brilliant decision. He had Auburn, the football program, very prestigious football program, looking at him as an offensive lineman. And Lummy decided to go to Pasco County Community School to play first base instead of going to Auburn on a full-ride football scholarship.
Yeah, I listened to this guy that called himself an agent.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Absolutely fucking brilliant. Hard telling where you could have gone. You could have been a guard in the league. Get your 7 years in, get a pension. You wouldn't have to deal with my bullshit in Stockholm.
I'd be hanging out with Ty J.
So anyway, are you gonna at least teach him to skate as a kid?
Yeah, I don't think anything's off the board, right? I think.
And doesn't skating really build any type of coordination and a skill set that you could use with many? It gives you great footwork. It gives you great balance, great hand-eye coordination, so that he could take to other sports if you just know how to skate and shoot a puck. For sure, and I think that's important, right? I think it brings balance to, like you said, it's great for balance, and I think it helps fundamentally with any sport or anything he wants to do. So Steve's saying goodnight to the kids. We're on FaceTime. We get done. We're watching the Red Wings, and I go, Lummy's. Somehow your name comes up, Lummy.
Oh, thank you.
And little did I know that at that point, that very time I tried to FaceTime you, you had stepped on one of Walker's toys and broke it.
Yes.
And it's like stepping on a Lego in the middle of the night. Like when you step on one of those little toys, it's like you stepped on a big pointy rock.
It was a mini monster truck, El Toro Loco, with the horns coming out.
Oh, and
I broke the horn.
And so hold on. The entire family's probably up in arms, and it's not about how bad Dad might be hurt. It's that you fucking broke El Toro Loco.
Joseph Shinko, 75. No one cared if I was okay. Walker just was upset that I just broke his new El Toro.
So I can assure you that Santa will probably be bringing a new El Toro Loco. show.
I fixed it with some super glue.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, there's probably 2 already ordered.
So I'm trying to call Lummy, and Lummy's not answering.
Strictly to show Steve that.
Yeah, and here's here's what I was going to propose to Lummy, just to show you how fucking solid Lummy is. I said, Lummy, don't ask any questions. Just bring a shovel to my apartment. Meet me at the studios and bring a shovel. Some shit went down.
Drishevchenko, 75.
So bring it. First thing I asked, Lummy. So he finally answers, hello? I go, Lummy, why didn't you answer the phone earlier? I stepped on one of Walker's monster trucks and broke it and almost twisted my ankle, and I was fixing the monster truck. Is everything okay? I go, yeah, but there's some shit that went down. Can you meet me at the studios with a shovel? And I told Steve, he won't ask why. He won't ask nothing. He'll just say yes. He goes, yeah, I got a shovel. I actually got 2. I can meet you there in 20 minutes. Boom. I right before I hung up with Lummy, I said, Lummy, we're just fucking with you. I was just showing Steve how loyal you are and just how much of a soldier you really are and how you'll do anything for me.
You're not burying bodies. You're a father, Lummy. Are you really going to...
No, I didn't ask.
He'd help.
I mean, don't you feel like you should ask questions?
No. I was already thinking probably a bird died or something, and I was trying to figure out where my shovel was.
Yeah. Bird died? Meanwhile, if Steve got a little lippy and Lasker came over and stabbed him to death, we were having to depose, it's like, bury Steve.
All right, well,
if I texted you and we say, hey, stop by Home Depot, buy some lime, and a roll of carpet on your way. Lummy would have been, okay. So before, Lummy never asked. He never asked what's going on, nothing. He's like, I could be there in about 15 or 20 minutes. And before I hung up, I'm like, Lummy, we're just fucking with you. I don't need you. I just wanted to show Steve how you're literally my ride or die. Like, you're my guy.
Don't ask questions. I was just ready to grab the shovel and tell Ashley Bubba needs my help.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't ask questions either.
Yeah, don't you ask any questions, because I'm not asking any questions.
Exactly.
If you don't ask me questions and I don't ask him questions.
I don't know anything.
And I just dig a hole. That's all I did. I'm only guilty of digging a hole.
That's right.
I wouldn't even I'd be like, Lummy, dig the hole and then leave. You don't have to see what I do with the hole afterwards. Just dig it. And then you can tell the cops, I don't know. You can't even tell them you dug a hole. Then they want to know where the hole was.
We were just there. We were looking for water from the pipe.
So speaking of which, Gary Cantrell has made it into town. I hope he's not mad at me right now on that last minute project that I gave him, Lummy, of putting together the "Wanna Go Back" Brooke Hogan song to her father. Hopefully he's not mad at me for that. He did warn me today, Lummy, that he has hit like 17 bonuses this month.
Yes.
Based on all these algorithms that he caught on social networking. And so he's like, I just want to let you know, don't be on Sunday when you reach out to everybody on their bonuses they hit. Don't be freaked out. I'll have them all laid out for you. I'm like, hey, Gary, I absolutely love when you guys hit your bonuses. I love it. So, Gary, sorry for throwing you the last-minute curveball, but this video could be huge. It could be absolutely huge.
You can't just play the song?
No.
I think it's so special to release it and play it for the first time on this platform, and I think the visual is really going to kind of set it up.
Right, exactly. I mean, we do have the song, but I think it's just going to be way more effective.
Can Gary hop on a mic? I mean, can we see how he feels about being able to throw this together?
Gary, I know this was a last-minute curveball. Are you upset with me, or are you okay?
No, he's back at work, and he's got you guys.
Oh, okay.
You guys are making a big thing out of nothing, he's saying.
Oh, okay, good. Thank you.
Plus, if you
look at Macho Man. Macho Man's super calm today. Must not have had much traffic coming in.
I got here super early.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I
Macho Man's going to start staying in the merch room upstairs.
I took a sedative before I got in the car.
You did?
Yeah.
All right. So anyway, Lummy, moving right along, one of the reasons why we need Gary Cantrell here is because we have a big get-together at 9 o'clock at Elevate. Now, let me tell you something. It's been brought to my attention by Seth Kushner that I think maybe on Friday, or I don't know who got a hold of him, but somebody got a hold of him about, man, the last time you guys did an event, I got in the go-karts and I got second. I won. I think I won. Yeah. And Seth had to set him straight. Dude, This is a staff or friends and family thing only. This isn't. Our competition isn't open to the public.
Well, we also didn't know when the hell that he's ever raced us in a go-kart.
Well, a couple times when I was on Bubba 98.7, we did, the Tampa Grand Prix over by the fairgrounds.
Yeah.
We did a couple nights of listener kind of deal.
Oh, okay.
And I did a couple, they were clients, and we did a couple nights over there. And there were a few guys that were pretty good, on the go-kart. But this is not open. Well, hold on. Elevate's open to the public, but our particular competitions that we're doing on Sunday, bowling and then go-karting, all documented by Gary Cantrell, which will be I'm assuming a big-time video that we make shorts out of and that we, distribute amongst all of our platforms.
Of course.
Is not open to the public. And so far, Lummy, I got Bubba, Seth, Lummy, Macho Man, and Gene. Now, Dan called me late last night, and he can't make it. He has to be in New York over the weekend and doesn't get back till Monday.
Tinder date? Look at that.
And I'm out. I was with Bubba to Best Buy yesterday. I was white knuckling the whole time. I don't have a sniff in that race. That's for sure.
Oh, well, yeah, I didn't even know that my driving really freaked you out that bad. I know that I texted him today, and we don't have that long of a drive, but I'm like, man, listen, Grandpa, fucking step it up a little bit. So, Lummy, I got Bubba, Seth, Lummy, Macho, Gene.
Yes.
Okay, continue on.
All right, we got Tuttle.
Okay, Tuttle.
Tuttle checked in. He's going to be there. Colton. Babyface.
Oh, Babyface is.
But I haven't heard from Babyface, but I'm going to follow up with him.
Okay.
Make sure he signed the stuff.
Yeah, by the way, if any of you guys are listening to the show and you've not returned your release form back to Lummy, please quit fucking around and get the release form back to Lummy, please. Okay? Thank you. Okay, so I got Tuttle, Colton, Babyface.
And Jay.
And have you heard back from Jay?
I have not. But he said he did receive the email with the waiver.
All right, so you're going to have to. So we got Bubba, Seth, Lummy, Macho Man, Gene, Tuttle, Colton, Babyface, and Jay. That's what we got. Now, and you're going to circle back and get all of those that have not returned your
Well, it's online. Like Seth did it. He told me he did it. I want to make sure that they did it. So I'm just going to follow up with them, make sure that they did it.
Do you send them just a link?
Yeah, so the link's in the email. Seth was able to do it. So
I didn't get an email, but I don't think you sent it to me.
Well, because you don't need to. You already had one filled out.
Right.
From the first time.
Right. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 9 people. Perfect. I don't know how we're going to do. I think, Lummy, we're just going to it's just going to be an individual, like no teams.
Well, I know Babyface was pushing for teams, but now that we're uneven,
yeah,
it might be tough.
I mean, but maybe one will drop out. Maybe Jay won't make it or something like that.
Are you looking for somebody to drop out?
No, I'm not looking for anybody to drop out.
Maybe I'll talk to the booker and make another trip down here.
Perhaps that would give us an even 10.
Yeah.
So either let me know. You can stay with me if you need to.
I appreciate it.
Lummy, I got a podcast tomorrow, right? But Gary Cantrell is going to be here to set me all up. I didn't get a chance to play my Simon Investigates Instagram. I'm good friends with Tom Simon. Lummy already has him booked for January.
Yes.
To come in, 26 years, a FBI agent. Now, this is way kind of outside of his scope, but he breaks down. Did you know, Lummy, I did ask him privately, all the books behind you, is that just like for show? Do you know that he's an FBI agent. I don't think that he lies. Well, FBI agents do lie to get you in trouble sometimes, but I'm just saying. But he said he has read every one of those books behind him, and in most cases, twice.
Wow.
Yeah. That's what smart people do, is read. Dumb people like me let me just watch videos and don't read, but smart people read. So I have had Tom. He's a 26-year veteran of the FBI, and about 2 or 3 times a week, I go to his Instagram, which is Simon Investigations. Which, by the way, he's a private eye now, and you can hire him if you there's some fuckery going on in your life. And you need to hire a former FBI guy, PI, to come in there and maybe do something that the local municipality, the fucking sodbuster police department that you're working with quite doesn't know what the fuck they're doing, or they're trying to hide something. You can hire this guy to come in and he'll handle it. So he did a best movies of 2025 deal.
Oh, good.
And today, by the way, is our last show of 2025. We're done. This is our Friday. Tomorrow I'm doing a podcast, but that's not live. So I wanted to see, one, how many of these movies have we even seen? Now, the other thing, Tom's listen, in order to be an FBI guy for 26 years, you got to be a little weird. You know what I'm saying? And he was a forensic accountant dude, which means he's looking at numbers. He's trying to find these embezzlers and these kind of, so, he's kind of not nerdy, but, he marches to the beat of his own drum. I watched a little bit of this. He goes on to say that 75 to 80% of these movies, he actually went to the theater to go watch them. Now, who goes to the fucking theater anymore?
Someone that has some time on their hands.
Well, he doesn't have a lot of time.
People
on
that
his
like
hands.
to read.
Yeah, probably. I wouldn't walk into a theater if they paid me. I'll wait till it comes on the streamer.
Maybe he's looking for Strange.
No, he's not like that at all. This guy's...
Oh, he's he's like asexual, like Morrissey?
No, he's not asexual. He loves his wife and children, and he's not out looking for pussy. He's out looking for, whatever. So let me hear this. We can start and stop this and go through Tom Simon's Best of Movies 2025.
Trouble Up Spice, $20.
Who's that? Say it again.
Trouble Up Spice, $20.
Thank you. This is our last show of the year, so if you got a few extra, dollars in the pocket and you'd like to throw our way, be great.
Yeah, fuck the Salvation Army.
Yeah, fuck that guy. Fuck that fake Santa ringing a bell in front of Best Buy. Take that $20 you were going to give. Nobody gives that guy $20. Maybe 50 cents, but take that $10 bill and throw it my way immediately. PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, all at the Bubba Army. Here is Simon Investigations. Follow him on Instagram if you could, please. And this is his best. We historically don't do this sort of stuff where there's a lot of Zookeeper shows that, they'll go through the top 10 songs of 2025 and the top 10 movies of 2025 and the top 10, cryptos of 2020. We don't do any of that shit. No. But this is a friend of mine, and I wanted to see, what his top 10 movies of 2025 were.
And talk about movies. In 2025, I saw 61 movies, most in the theaters.
He documents everything.
That's insane.
If somebody asked you, Seth, hey, Seth, how many movies or documentaries or different things did you watch in 2025?
7.
You would not. You wouldn't even know.
I'd say less than 10.
No, but you don't have an exact number.
No, I got other shit going on. I don't have time to document every fucking move I make.
Tom Simon says, I document everything, and I saw 61 movies in 2025.
Grouper Lips 25.
Thank you, Grouper Lips 25. That's a horn.
Here are my top 10. At number 10, we have the science fiction romantic comedy Companion.
Oh, which, by the way, I saw. But I saw it on Netflix. Oof. This is good. Let me remember, I raved about it. This bitch is AI right here.
Yes.
Remember?
Yeah, you did.
Oh,
we watched the trailer on the show.
I love the twists, turns, and surprises in this one. Number 9 was Roofman, a relentlessly charming romantic dramedy about...
Never saw it, never heard of it. Anybody, if anybody in the room has heard or saw what Tom Simon lists as his top 10, speak up, please.
Ben Slade, $50.
50?
Greg D, $50.
Whew, there we go. We're ringing our salvation. I almost feel like I should have you in a Santa outfit with white gloves, ringing a little bell with a little red pot behind you.
I'll get on it.
Anybody see Roofman? I didn't.
No.
About a fugitive who survives by sleeping in a Toys R Us after hours. At number 8, I really enjoyed the latest entry in the Superman saga.
Superman, anybody?
No.
Yeah.
Macho,
you like it?
Yeah, it was actually pretty good. I don't understand all the BS that they were trying to diss it for. It was actually a pretty good movie.
Were they trying to diss it?
They were trying to say it was, represented aliens, coming to the United States, the illegal aliens. They were trying to twist it and tie it into that, and I didn't see that in the movie at all.
$25. from Joey Campbell on me on the PayPal, Venmo, Cash App at the Bubba Army, and it says Oleski or Olinsky. Which one? Say it right, big boy. That's what the note said.
Oh, wow.
I call him Olinsky. I know it's incorrect. That's our thing.
Yeah, you have the spitting cobra, Babyface, and Olinsky.
Yeah.
And I was thankful to watch a fun Superman.
So let me one person here and Macho nonetheless.
Yes.
A thumbs up for Superman.
Man story without being forced to sit through the origin story or the hero's existential angst. Number 7 is Final Destination Bloodlines.
Any Final Destination Bloodlines?
No. I don't like the whole series is not for me.
I'm not even familiar that there was a series.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I cannot recall having as much fun in the theaters this year as I did on this cinematic thrill ride.
You playing the popcorn game with your wife?
Number 6 was a very smart spy thriller called Black Bag. Nobody saw this movie, but
Black Bag.
No.
I think Tom says it right. Nobody saw this movie, but it was probably real FBI-ish, so he really got a boner on the deal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
if you're into cerebral CIA stuff, definitely check it out. Number 5 was an afterlife comedic fantasy called Eternity that reminded me a lot of one of my favorite films by Albert Brooks called Defending Your Life.
Any eternities?
Josh Burgess, $10.
No, sir. No.
Number 4 was a Stephen King adaptation called Life of Chuck that I really enjoyed.
Life of Chucks?
Looks cool.
Yeah, let's see what he says about Life of Chuck.
It's not horror, but rather a meditation on death and the multitudes our lives contain.
Oh, that might be actually kind of... It breaks down death?
And the multitude our lives contain.
What does that mean, Seth? You're the smartest one here right now. Right this particular moment,
I
right now.
have no idea.
What's it feel like being the smartest guy in the room today?
I think Steve's smarter.
I don't. Too many hits to the head with a broken nose chaser.
He had some IQ points to spare when he was getting hit in the head.
He might have started the league at a 120. He's probably down to maybe a 106 right now.
Yeah, he's still good, I think.
At number 3, I really enjoyed the zombie adventure 28 years later.
Never heard of it. Anybody 28 years later?
I saw, what was it, 28 Days Later?
Yeah,
was
28
that?
Days Later was the other one.
Yeah, that was an original zombie movie. That was really good. I wouldn't mind seeing this at all.
Just a tense and beautifully made adventure film. At number 2, I loved One Battle After Another.
Never heard of it.
Oh, it's got Leo. How did I miss this? I never miss a Leo movie.
I was getting ready to say, aren't you kind of a Leo?
I think Leo's the best actor.
I hate to say it, and I don't like to put the Mark gimmick on you too much, but I think you're kind of a mark for Leo.
No, I just think that, from What's Eating Gilbert Grape to, Wolf of Wall Street, the guy can do it all.
You're a mark. You're a mark for Leo. You're a mark for Taylor. You're a mark for the Bears.
Okay, all right, hold on.
You're a mark for...
Yeah, I like things. There's things I enjoy in life.
Right.
Let me, what were you saying?
I think it's a 3-hour movie. I think that's what turned you off when we saw I think he bangs a bunch of chicks in it, or he bangs
I gotta
one
watch
chick.
that.
But I think it's
by the way, let me
Mark
McCrae, $25 on the PayPal. Thank you so very much. Our last day. I know you guys are gonna make it great for us.
Flopped hard in the theaters.
Hold on, he said it flopped hard.
Yeah, it did.
The Leo DiCaprio gimmick flopped hard.
It was such a fun ride, imagining a world where leftist revolutionaries were organized with field operatives and spy tradecraft.
I don't even know what you're saying right now.
Don't sleep on this one. It was really great. And my number 1 movie of the year was
Boom, boom, number 1.
The horror film Weapons. I see nearly every horror movie that comes out in theaters, and I was...
Never heard of Weapons.
I think,
and this is his number 1, Willie.
I think I heard about that. That was where somebody a whole second grade of class kids vanished.
Yeah,
is that what it was?
Yes, that's what it was.
And did they all have AR-15s?
No. Who, the kids?
The chick from Ozark's in it. Fuck, her name's the blonde hair chick. New England Tom, $20.
All this words give me a heart attack back here. I'm used to being on the real show.
Yeah,
I know.
Steve over here is losing his mind too.
So listen,
he's flinching.
The hottest chick in all of television right now, besides my great Caitlin Lockerbie of the Channel 10 gimmick, who kind of looks like a little bit of a Brooke Hogan deal. I need to have Steve check her out. It would be to your left, that TV to your left, Steve. Of course, it's just some Gen Z bearded up, dude right now. But wait till you see his co-host. Quit right there. Isn't that a little Brookie?
Yeah.
Has a little Brookie?
Brookie's one of a kind.
Yeah. Lummy, the hottest bitch in TV is the daughter on Landman.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And the mom, that filthy cougar. She's a filthy. Not filthy in a bad way, but filthy in a good way.
Blown away by how innovative and well constructed this movie was. I hope you don't mind this diversion. We will get back to true crime stories tomorrow. Until then, please recommend a movie to me in the comments, and then have a great day.
All right, man. Thank you, Tom Simon. We will rejoin your daily updates when we get back. Monday, January 5th is our return. Lummy, any plans for everybody throughout the room? Any plans?
Yeah.
What do you?
I'm going out of town after Ashley's birthday, and then we're going up to North Georgia. For
Really?
A couple days. Yes.
Like, did you get a cabin? Did you Airbnb it?
Cabined up. So cabin up in North Georgia.
Really?
Yes.
Steve, what you and the fam do? I mean, it's tough to travel with 10-month-old twins, isn't it?
Yeah, they have a big birthday coming up in January, and we're going through a bit of a shit show with our house up there, so we're just trying to settle in a little bit.
Right, so this is all going to be just about settling in. Because you guys got a shit show with the contractor that did the remodel on your house, and that's really that's a really, really high stress gimmick that's going on right now. I can tell.
We need to remodel the remodel.
Yeah, and then sue the guy that did the original remodel.
Yeah.
Right. You got to remodel, sue, then remodel.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
We'll see.
Seth, by the way, is today the third day of Hanukkah or fourth?
The 5th.
The 5th. Is it disrespectful that I didn't know it was the 5th? I mean, if I'm not Jewish, but I respect Jewish people and I wouldn't mind being Jew, I wouldn't mind. I mean, it seems pretty cool to me.
B-Puck, $20.
I think it opened a lot of doors for the show. If I was Bubba Clemstein, do you know how much further in life we would be?
I know the show is very anti-transitioning, but now you're trying to turn into a Bears fan, and now you're trying to change into a Jewish guy. I mean,
I've already turned into a Swiftie.
What else are you trying to change about yourself?
Seems like I'm trying to become more of you.
We have a menorah.
Yes, we
Bobby,
do.
$40.
Now, should we light the 5th candle on the menorah right now? Or, hold on, everybody hold up. Seth, is it disrespectful, and I'm asking you, I'm not asking you in a funny way, I'm asking you in a factual way. Is it disrespectful for non-Jewish people to light a menorah candle to celebrate Hanukkah in a respectful way?
I wish you would have watched last week when Lasker lit the menorah.
Baby Billy Harris, $20. Gene was dancing with it.
All right, so can you guys tell me, did that go bad? Did it freak Seth out?
No, it was funny. It was a bit. It was.
Let me tell you something. I don't know much about Jew stuff, but I like Jews, I think. And Jews never done nothing to me. And they got this here candle called a menorah. And I'm going to go ahead and let me get my blowtorch out. I could light them all at once if I wanted to, but I think you're only supposed to light one every day. So, Seth, does the religion go where, every night you get together with the family and light another candle based on what day it is of the Hanukkah?
Yes.
Okay. And I think if I'm correct or not, then there's a gift exchange. You get a gift.
We give our daughter a gift.
Well, doesn't all Jewish?
Creatine Travis, $200.
Oh my God! Creatine. I'll be seeing him. Lummy, I'm going to be spending a lot of time at the track.
Oh, nice.
I got to get ready for the February Winter Nationals. I got a bunch of new material to infuse, and I wish Big Gus from Big Gus Tractors would get back to me. He's supposed to be getting me a brand new Mahindra or Coyote. So to help me run my tiller. So Seth, do some families not give the children a gift every night while others do? Is it kind of like just the family's choice? And when you were growing up, what did Larry and your mom do?
I mean, they would give a present every night, but sometimes it was, bullshit stuff like underwear and socks and all that.
I know, but they got 12 fucking nights to go. So they got to kind of, you can't just give a spectacular gift every night.
Yeah, well, we go all killer, no filler. So we
With
go
a little Sam.
Yeah, we go 8 strong nights where we know that it's all going to be stuff that she loves.
All right. So you're not trying to thin it out a little bit. Then the big high spot being like maybe the last 2 nights. She gets a high spot every night.
No, I had to talk to Phoebe about. She just kept buying stuff. I was like, she's got enough shit. Like this is enough. So
Big Red, $50.
Pump the brakes here and spend the rest on me.
Yeah. Now, but there comes a point where, like, just like with Santa Claus, you as a Christian or whatever the hell whatever hell religion you would believe in as Santa Claus, comes a point where you get to be so old and you kind of Christmas is about the kids, and at that point, like my family, we would buy presents for everybody, but then finally my mom made a rule, being the boss of the family, like we're gonna draw names, and then you can, and it's a $250 limit.
Oh,
so I drew Tara.
Oh.
I drew Tara, and my mom drew me. And Erica drew Tarek, and I think Tarek drew. I don't know who the hell fuck Tarek drew.
Lance McGee, $50.
Now it's supposed to be like a $250 limit. So because my sister, that bitch would just be handed like she give me like $1,000 cash for Christmas.
Amazon stock to everybody.
And then I would give like my mom $200 for Christmas. And then, then I'd end up giving, and then it was just a big cash. It was like when like we were the mob and we were just trying to wash money. Like we were just handing money to like everybody. And then at the end of the day, you broke even at best.
So is that why you just don't get anybody anything if we're all breaking even at the end?
No. You pick one person and you spend $250 on them, or it can be a little bit more, but you only have to buy for one person. I'm buying for Tara. Like that's the person I got to buy for. Just Tara. The name that I picked.
And so you got Merch Crick on that one, right?
Well, Merch Crick, Tara gave us some ideas. The rules were you were to get a hold of the person that's got your name and give them some ideas of what you wanted. So Tara sent Merch Crick, let's just be honest, sent Merch Crick a list of ideas that she wanted. Of like $250.
Really?
And then
she doesn't strike me as she strikes me as the kind of person that would be like, I don't need anything.
No, she started that shit, and at Thanksgiving I shut it down. Tara started that shit because we did the name exchanges during Thanksgiving, and Tara's like, listen, everybody can I'm like, everybody can do it and exchange, but nobody. If you grab my name, I have everything I want. I'm so rich. I don't need anything. And I'm like, listen, we're either going to fucking do... Oh, my
David
God,
Ashworth, $300.
Oh, my God. David Ashworth, what got into you, my friend? Thank you. You must have got a brand new $500 secured Visa, Lummy, and with a cash balance.
He said he meant it for only be 30. If I think we have to refund him.
Yeah,
$270 on the back.
So
it was actually kind of a Thanksgiving high spot where I go, Tara, stop the bullshit. Like, stop. The rules are you spend $250 on everybody. Everybody has a significant other that they're buying for. Stop trying to be Johnny Hotshots and tap yourself out. And then at the end of the day, what you're going to do is you're going to end up getting everybody something super expensive, and you've tapped yourself out where nobody gets you nothing. So no, we ain't fucking doing it that way. And I'm kind of second in charge of the family, Seth. You know what I'm saying? Like my mom's in charge.
You're the vice president?
Well... Yeah, but I'm kind of the enforcer.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, like so. Tara would be the winger that's supposed to. But I'm like Olinsky over here, where I got to come in and fucking rough somebody up.
I love your sister and Tarek, though.
Yeah, I do too.
You need to cut her a little slack.
Well, I do, but she, she doesn't need to be like. Listen, I don't.
She's the booker of the family, Bubba. We all know
she's not.
that.
Shut the fuck up with your stupid Amish hat on and your fucking menorah lighter, idiot. Too many hits to the fucking head. Tell you that right now. I'll call Brooke, start having some one-on-one conversations with you, and get you so fucking buried you'll never be. You're gonna need Bulldog and your brother and your mom.
Lummy with a shovel.
Yeah, you're gonna be calling Lummy for a shovel to get you unburied. I'll just make shit up, man. Steve, when he was over at my apartment, he was acting real weird. He was texting chicks and everything like that, sending dick pics, whole 9 yards. Sorry, Steve. I'd get you so fucked up, man. You'd be in so much trouble.
Do we want to call Gene and wish him a happy birthday?
Yeah, let's do that and ask him why he didn't come in. Right?
Dad, no one let me know.
I'm going to say, Gene, you're a man of your word. And you gave your word. So once you give your word, we probably should all, like, maybe a happy birthday.
Just like right out the gate.
Yeah. What a zookeeper show. We're fucking singing happy birthday to the...
We're not singing, but I mean...
Talking, singing. He's not even... How about it?
Patico.
I'm up here in Georgia buying a 34 three-window coupe hot rod.
Yeah, where's his Facebook? We got to find out where he is.
Yeah, that's if you want to know anything about Gene, he'll put it on his Facebook.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 8.
All right, Gene is he can't even do a personal greeting.
0 is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Happy birthday, Gene Lasker. You were supposed to be on the show today.
Happy birthday, Gene. Happy Hanukkah.
Happy birthday, Gene.
And that's Steve Olinsky, Brooke Hogan's husband, who's taken too many shots to the head. And so we thought maybe you had given us your word as a man that you were going to be here today. So we had all this big. Seth, we had extensive plans on Monday of this big extravagant birthday party we were going to throw.
The ice cream cake is melting, the balloons are deflating, and the kids are crying.
My God. Lummy had to put the cake back in the fridge.
Yes.
The gifts are, I don't know, are we going to just return them? Or what the fuck?
The clowns left.
We had all these friends from, your past.
Yeah, we had, Sport Allen was going to call in, and fucking Kenny Adams, and everybody.
Smoke Wilson, and all the other fast guys.
Flatfoot McCurdy, Tony Stewart, Rico Abreu, they all were going to call in. David Gravel. And here you are, kind of borderline disrespecting, no-showing us. You'd given the men their word last Friday when I was at PRI that you were going to be in here today, buddy. So we went all out, got a birthday gimmick going on. Oh, you're probably in Tennessee buying, a 34 fucking Vicky, three-door coupe with a 350 motor in it. It's hard telling where the fuck you are, buddy. So anyway, happy birthday. We wanted to have you on the last show of the day. The last show of the year. What better way to close out our year than having, arguably, Lummy, we've done a massive amount of research. Gene Lasker is the most popular person in the entire show. Just ask him. And you're nowhere to be found, Gene. I would say very, 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 very disappointed.
Maybe it's a new year,
happy
new
birthday
Gene.
to me,
Yeah,
Spone
which means,
Joe.
He's not going to be on the show anymore.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Yeah, maybe. That's how it's starting out. Happy birthday, good friend. See you later. Thanks for not showing up today. Really have my heart set on it. I think it'd be a good time for, I just got a text from Brooke. I think she's full hot about something.
Uh-oh.
And so,
oh, good.
Yeah.
I'll check my phone, too.
Yeah, I'm sure that we both got the same fuck you message. I'm sure that we're going to have to highly edit something that we've already spewed out.
Oh, man.
If you love that segment, then check out BubbaArmyHQ.com and do a deep dive on past shows. Wow. The Bubba the Love Sponge Show will be right back.
Tired of paying sky-high cable TV bills? Sick of juggling endless streaming subscriptions? There's a better way. Go to getabox.com. With Get a Box, you get every channel, every game, every movie ever made. Watch local and national channels, live sports, all your favorite movies, and much, much more. This isn't another subscription. It's a one-time purchase. No contracts, no fees, no nonsense. For a limited time, use promo code BUBBA at checkout for $25 off any box. That's getabox.com, promo code BUBBA.
Tampa, get ready to turn up the fun. Elevate Fun is rolling out 2-for-1 racing Monday through Thursday. This is happening between December 1st through New Year's Eve. Double the laps, double the adrenaline, and it's all right here in Tampa at Citrus Park Mall. You've got over 100,000 square feet of indoor fun for all ages. Go-karts, bowling, laser tag, arcade, mini golf, axe throwing, VR, rope courses, and more. Plus, catch NFL Sunday Ticket every weekend and dive into our legendary Sunday brunch. Stop by Guest Services and use promo code BUBBA for 10% off your entire experience. experience. Elevate fun at Citrus Park Mall in Tampa. Semi-Auto Glass is a family-owned business ran by the brothers Michael and Travis Hatscombe with over 40 years of combined family experience in the auto glass industry. They bring a wealth of knowledge to every job, whether it's semis, whether it's heavy equipment, or whether it's your fleet. Semi-Auto Glass meets all of your auto and truck glass needs. Windshield, back glass, door glass, and automatic window repair. So easy to get a hold of. 813-245-1936 or semiautoglass.com. You know, sometimes you just need a good electrician. Whether you're remodeling your home's electrical system looks like a bird's nest. When things aren't working properly, you need to find an electrician who will complete the work efficiently and correctly. E&E Electrical Services LLC serves Brooksville, Spring Hill, and all of Hernando and Citrus counties. With 14 years of experience, they know how to handle your electrical needs. Also fully licensed and insured. More information, call E&E Electric now. 352-631-0867. E&E Electrical Services LLC. That's E&E Electrical Services LLC. All right, y'all know it's hotter than the devil's armpit out there. And if you're still rolling around sitting at home without tint, what are you even thinking about? For over 15 years, my guys at Advanced Film Solutions have been tinting me and my family's cars, homes, and even the new strip mall studios. They got 3M, Formula One, and Vista. Top of the line stuff that cuts the heat, glare, and blocks 99% of all those nasty UV rays. Keeps your car cooler, saves on that power bill. Hit them up at advancedfilmsolutions.com or call them at 877-575-FILM. Make sure you tell them Bubba Army.
For 4 generations, over 180,000 satisfied customers have trusted our family for roof repairs and replacements. We are state certified, licensed, and fully insured. We also provide free estimates and financing. Right now, get $1,000 off a new roof or $250 off any roof repair. Our family's legacy, your peace of mind. Before you spend, call 4th Gen.
Our family's legacy, your peace of mind.
The Bubba the Love Sponge Show, listener supported via PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App, all at the Bubba Army, now returns.
Lummy, the $50 from Gary Selder, and then the 25 that I got from Mark McRae. That was a couple that I met at PRI.
Oh, nice.
Leanne and Mark. They recognized me. And came up, asked for a picture. We bullshitted a little bit, and I told a lot of people that recognize me don't have. I'm not trying to say this like I'm some big time stupid star, but over the years, Lummy, I've done enough nationally syndicated. Who's calling on the warm? Is that Lasker?
Hello.
That I get recognized, and most of the people that recognize me have no idea on where to find the show.
It's your lovely sister.
Oh
yes.
Shit.
Yes.
See, Blue call.
Let me just say this before you start in.
You're so dumb. You're so dumb.
Just dummy. Would you just before you start in on me, I'm gonna completely let you have the floor, but you know that's what you did.
It's okay. I don't know what you're on today. I literally turned the show on 2 minutes ago, and I'll be honest, I don't really listen or watch anymore because I've been too busy working.
Oh, yeah, it's not because you turned into a troll? Man, Seth, that would be the ultimate troll flip, is if my sister would turn to a troll where she hates me.
Yeah, I've got time to be a troll, don't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I don't believe in spreading negativity, but I do believe in putting you in your place. I never, ever have said I'm so rich. I think that's the most ridiculous statement ever.
I said that. I didn't say you said that. You said I don't need. You said I don't need anything. You didn't bring any. I did not tell the story like you said you were so rich. I told the story like
you did.
I said that my sister is so rich and she made these statements.
And I'm not. I am not so rich. So stop spreading lies. I'm not.
All right, hold on.
I'm not so
rich. Did you hear about my sister?
I'm rich.
What?
She like me. She was rich and she fucking blew it all. She's fucking going to live in a 31-foot trailer.
No, I didn't.
I'm sorry, Tara.
But why does my financial status have to even come up in the conversation?
Because
that's what Bubba values.
Hold on. Have you ever thought about we're having a real fucking family fight right now, so I'm going to fucking fight back.
Yeah, we are.
So let me tell you this right now, bitch. How about the fact that I'm fucking proud of you? How about that fact?
Well, why don't you just say that? I'm so proud of my sister's success.
And she's rich.
Because
I'm proud of my sister, and she's rich.
You know what? We're all rich because we have our health and we have each other.
Yeah, that's some feng shui way to look at it. That's great. I'll start saying that too. Okay, but I just know.
What is wrong with always manifesting positivity and like uplifting and like that's how you got to live your life? I'm telling you, it's a game changer.
Lummy, did I in any way?
What if you uplifted people on the show, Tara?
Yeah,
that would be a game changer.
What if there are some people down in their, and they're down in their luck, and they know that their sister could be in one day be like my sister and be rich? That's uplifting.
Tara, I love you, and I've never seen Bubba locked up like this.
Fuck you, Steve.
I know. I love messing with... Dude, don't you say anything bad about Steve. I'll come down there and bust your ass.
Steve was texting Tara about this whole time.
I didn't text Tara.
No,
she called in.
You know what? He's a fucking double agent. This motherfucker
Steve has not... That's a hand to God. Steve did not... He texted me last night and said that he wasn't coming to see us. That was the last text. Hand to God, and Steve can show you his phone.
Okay, well,
Am I wrong, Steve?
Tara.
Have you had any blowback, Tara, on putting Bubba on your family holiday card this year?
No.
Oh, do you know? Thank you for noticing that. And Bubba, you never even. Thank you, Seth, for acknowledging that you got a card.
Okay, well, guess
Bubba,
what?
I sent you one, and you never even acknowledged it.
Thank you for the card,
are
Tara.
part of it.
Guess what?
He didn't even turn the back
Thank
over
you,
to
Lummy.
see himself.
I got it yesterday. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Guess what? I know exactly. I got the card. It's us at Glowbug's wedding. I got the fucking card. Am I supposed to call you and
like
think
what I said?
Yes,
Yes,
I loved it all. But do I have to
Do you
call you
remember
and
what
tell?
it said on the back?
Yes.
What was it?
Okay, well, what did it say then?
It's a very private thing. It's a family
Well, she said
thing.
share it now.
No,
I don't want to.
Would you like to? It's about gratitude and how that we have beautiful family and
guess
friends.
what? And guess what?
And that everyone's a blessing in our lives.
And guess
that
what?
in moments that feel heavy, we choose positivity. And that in a world that sometimes feels hurried, we choose kindness.
And guess what?
How about them apples?
And guess what? I'm great. And guess what?
It was in cursive, Tara, so he couldn't read that.
And guess what? I'm great.
Oh, that's right.
I'm working on him, Tara.
And guess what? I'm grateful for. I got a rich sister.
Oh my God. Oh, dear
Lummy.
I wish I had Tara's my
Lummy.
sister.
Lummy.
Yes,
when
sir.
I went down.
Thank you, Lummy.
When I went down. Listen, I'm the fucking luckiest guy in the world to have this woman
You
as
sure
my.
as hell are.
And so
That ain't a lie.
You know what? Lummy, when I went to Elder Ford and my credit was shot, had like a 500 credit because I lost everything. I had a rich sister. They said you need $3,500 down. I didn't have it, but I made one phone call. She went down there, and she even had to. My credit was so bad that she had to. It's basically her truck. She co-signed for it. Then you know what? You know why that happened, Lummy?
Because your sister.
Because I got a rich sister.
So say redneck $20.
But we don't need to tell people that. Like, and I've never brought it up before. Like, that's not. You got to be bad at math, meaning don't keep score. To me, that we have each other is the greatest gift ever. And that sounds cheesy and corny.
Here's the deal.
You can call me Phil Jackson, feng shui, because I meditate and I'm all about gratitude. But I'm telling you, it changed my life, Bill.
Okay, great. I'm not interested in changing my life. I'm real happy with what I got.
I can tell.
I'm real happy. I got a rich sister, a healthy mom, a kick-ass girlfriend, a really great staff, and I like to brag on my sister.
And Brooke and Steve and the babies, they're our family.
I got that. Although Brooke's trying to tell me what to do. She's trying to book my show already.
Well, you probably need to listen to her because I think she's got her shit together. So you might want to pay attention.
Well, Steve needs to pay attention. He's on pins and needles over here. So I'm just telling you right now.
I'm good. I'm just trying to protect you right now, Bubba.
Listen, here's the deal. Maybe I have a different way of expressing my gratitude towards my sister, but my sister is...
You think?
My sister... I mean, let me... I'm a man of the streets.
Yes, you
and
are.
my sister's rich as fuck, and I'm proud as hell of her.
James Mitchell, $10.
And as long as it's not her saying that, and it's somebody else saying it, then it's not braggadocious or nothing.
Okay.
Michael Autry, $20.
My point is, I'm really not that rich. I'm really not, but I feel so grateful for any and all blessings, and I'm really grateful. And I'm just busting balls, but in all seriousness, for 1 minute, I really am. I love that Steve is on the show. Steve, I love your style, boo. Bubba does not know what the word style means.
That's all right.
Bubba doesn't know what style means. I mean, hello, look at him, bless his little heart.
Style's wearing a race suit to Bubba.
As I got a gorilla T-shirt with basketball shorts on. That's my style.
Yeah.
And he's got some shit that he's going to be the lead singer for Sublime later on today.
Tara, if we get 1,000 thumbs up here, I have a picture of Bubba in one of these hats that I will post. So
wow. Oh, I've got the same picture too. Yeah. That Pharrell hat? Yeah.
Let me do not put that on the air.
Okay, cut that, macho.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I think we should.
Hey, Tara, want a bust? $10.
Hey, Tara.
What?
There's actually a screen name.
Hey, Tara, want a bust?
There's
$10.
You were asking me.
There's actually a screen name from a listener that says, "Hey Tara, do you want to bust?" And there's a story behind. There's a story behind that.
That's hilarious.
When Jeff Bird, Larry Bird's brother, was my roommate, he had kind of a crush on my sister, and my sister was still in high school, and she would come down and visit me in college. And it was super cool because I could take her out to the bars and stuff like that and do shit that she can't do in Warsaw. Well, Jeff got drunk on Jack Daniels and was very inappropriate to my sister. And every time he would see her, he'd be like, "Hey, Tara, you want to..." He would call fucking busting. So he'd be like, "Hey, Tara, you want to bust?" And I would be like, "Jeff,
yes, that's a true story."
I don't know if you should be saying
and thank God you got her out of Indiana.
Yeah, thank God.
Thank you, Seth. Yes, Seth, thank you.
So anyway, Tara, okay, how about this?
I cannot believe it.
So I will try to not be as excited as to how financially secure you are, and I'll just talk about just how good of a person you are and how blessed we are.
I love it.
And I won't bring the fact that you were going to give me your hand-me-down Tesla, but didn't, and other things. I'll just talk about just you doing philanthropic things, and I'm sure you had a great Christmas party for you. By the way, I didn't have a Christmas party for my employees because I barely have about 4 or 5 of them, but I bet you had a great.
I did because I'm rich. Yeah.
And my promise to you, Tara, I will make sure he reads the back of the Christmas card, or I will read it to him.
Merch Crick read it to me already.
Steve.
Merch Crick read it to me already.
No, listen.
Is it a bedtime story?
And by the way, Tara, I did draw you. You know that. I'm the person that's buying your gift.
I know. And that's why I sent it to Merch Crick, because she gets shit done.
Well, she asked me a couple days ago. She had a couple different ideas, and I pulled the trigger on 2 of them. And one of them I think you're really going to like. I think all this heat that you got me with me now is going to go away.
I'm just teasing. Well, first and foremost, please do not spend a lot of money. Please do not. I'm dead serious.
I'm spending the $250, which is the rules.
Okay. But I did send like that vibration lymphatic, because I'm really dialing in my fitness. And that like vibration plate, like I can do squats and stuff.
Yeah, you can put it on. You can put it on your vagina too.
Oh my!
Oh God, that's awesome.
Yeah, hold on. Let me.
So cool.
Whether it's your mom,
Merry Christmas.
Whether it's your sister, but when a woman, just a woman, regardless of her affiliation with you, when a woman asks for or orders a vibrating device, what's the first thing us men think of?
The wand, the magic wand.
No, putting it where?
Oh, on your.
Say it, Lummy.
This is a fitness device.
Oh.
Yes,
just
it's
like
on
you
your.
sending Lummy into my company with the wand on Valentine's Day. That was cute in front of my staff.
I'm. You know what? I'm getting Tarek the penis pump because that thing works, man. It really pumps it up.
It's over $250 though, Bubba. You can't get it.
Let's just say. He doesn't need it, okay? He's Egyptian.
That's what everybody says.
I think I can leave that right there.
Hold on. Dr. Dan.
A tube down there.
Dr. Dan's got a big cock, and he says even guys with big cocks can use it. It really pumps
exercise.
It. Yeah, your penis is
it doesn't need any of that.
Pippi Short Stroker, $20.
Quit being freaked out.
Can we change the subject?
Steve, if I got you a penis pump, would you use it?
I think that's a re-gift, sir.
That's a good man. That was the best answer, dude.
I can't tell you who, Seth, but somebody's getting that for Christmas if I get it.
Me and Lummy, maybe we're the only two men that will be like really intellectually honest here, and we're not a bunch of pussies.
I'm being honest, Bubba. I'm being honest.
And Lummy, are we not like absolutely very proud to say that the penis pump does work?
It does work.
It works.
It's doctor approved.
It's doctor approved. It works. It engorges your penis with a large amount of blood. You get muscle memory on it. You actually get a little bit of length. It really is a great therapeutic.
I'm sorry to disturb the penis pump talk real quick, but your mom's on line 4.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on. No. I'm gonna. No, Tara, don't go anywhere. I'm gonna merge you two.
The assistant
I
booker.
can't wait.
Mom, you there?
I'm here.
Okay, I got you merged with Tara. Don't you jump on her bandwagon and start fucking with me. You're like you're the only one that ever sticks up for me. So please stick up for your eldest child, the golden child, please.
There's
I always
no
stick up
sticking
for you,
for
dumbass.
anybody. And what's this penis pump shit?
Yeah. Thanks, Mom.
So
Mom,
it was a gift.
Mom, what
it was a gift.
Since when did our family stop having fun at Christmas? It's a gag gift that I was going to get Target and engorges your penis with blood. It makes it longer. It's good for thickness.
How do you know?
I got one. And me and Lummy.
Oh.
And Dr. Dan.
Dr. Dan's got one.
You don't share this, do you?
No. We all got it.
Nobody's ever listening at 6 a.m. when he's talking about this perverse shit. Now we have listeners.
They all use the same one.
It was our number one. It was our number one bestseller on our Amazon list.
Yeah, and by the way, Mom, they have vagina pumps too. I could get you one. You could pump up your vagina.
That's just what I need. That is exactly.
Mom, do something with him. It's your fault.
What?
I mean, do something with him.
She
Do
tried to
something
kill
with
me.
him.
She tried to kill. Listen, let's just be intellectually honest and draw a line in the sand
Let's
here.
do a late term
Everybody
one.
shut up. Let me say these words, and then you can, Mom, and then the floor is yours. And it's very barbaric, and it's not really probably the best of things to think of. But if abortion was legal back in 1965, when my mom got pregnant in October of 65 or what it's she would have aborted me. If abortion was legal. She already went to the trampoline place at Warsaw, Indiana, and was all you could jump for $1 for an hour. And my mom went for like 90 straight days to try to jump me out of her pussy. So that's the truth.
That explains a lot. That explains a lot.
Mom, if you were to be intellectually honest, I know you love me more than anything. I know you wish, at the end of the day, probably wouldn't want to have aborted me because I turned out to be so beautiful. But like, is it not true that, is it not true that you went to the trampoline place for 3 months straight?
That was true, and I think that's what's wrong with you.
By far.
No shit.
I was holding on
before there was Tylenol fucking up kids. It was trampoline.
The Warsaw Trampoline Park, which was right by the fairgrounds. And Mom would go right out of school, or no, she was just out of school, and my dad was still in school, and she would go down there and give him $1, and she would jump for a straight hour, hoping that I'd flop out on the fucking ground.
Goodness.
Yeah, I think you were concussed as a fetus.
Yeah, I'm the first example of fetal concussed syndrome. So
Ryan
anyway,
Edward, $20.
Tara, at least Tara came under loving conditions. You were married to the guy, and you guys got married, and you had Tara. I mean, Tara wasn't a shotgun wedding deal like me.
Yes, she was planned.
And hold on, Tara was planned, and you wanted her. I was unplanned, and you didn't want me. Maybe that shows our paths in life. How Tara has gone on to be super successful and rich, and I've gone on to be a piece of shit, maybe, or something that uses a penis pump.
Well, you know what? You were very rich at one time, but you had to screw everything up.
I know. Thanks for reminding me. Yes, at one time I probably had...
You're welcome.
And if you want to see a video about how Bubba lost it all, Video Killed the Radio Star.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. You can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you in 1 year made more than my entire worth, and I wonder what we got for Christmas that year. Mom, did you get a vagina pump that year from Bubba? when he was making $8 million a year.
I have said many a times that when I had a lot of money, I did not take care of my family like I should. I've admitted that, and it's tough, and it's hard as a man to have to say that. I was not nearly as philanthropic with my family as I should have been. I was obvious.
But you were very philanthropic with whores. That's a good thing, though.
That's what did it. The horse.
And Manson, he was giving $600K to Manson too.
Yeah, overpaying employees, overpaying employees.
Oh yeah, no shit.
Overpaying employees.
I was stealing from you,
and from people stealing from me to overpaying talent to whores will bring you right down to zero. That'll get you living in a 31-foot trailer on a building that you lost that you're still trying to do your studios from.
Tara, that's where we went wrong. We should have been whores.
Oh, you're right.
Well, Mom, let's not get into that.
Mom.
Me and Tara have heard about when you were, a junior and a senior. And let's be honest, didn't you give oral to the preacher's son?
What are you talking about?
Preacher's son?
Tara.
Dude, Mom was
Toby. The guy's name was Toby, and he was the preacher's son of Warsaw, Indiana, and Mom gave him head.
That is... You've got that all wrong,
he wasn't the
Fred.
preacher. Yeah, no, Grandpa Fred. Her boyfriend's name was Toby, and he went away to the war, didn't he, or something?
That's what she tells you. Word on the Warsaw streets is that he, I'm just saying, Mom popped his cherry, so to speak.
We 76
He wasn't even from Warsaw. And no, I was a virgin when I got married.
Mom, how could you have been a virgin when you got married when I was already you were pregnant with me? When you walk down the aisle,
Christmas blessings.
When you walk down the, your and Dad's marriage was in November. I was conceived in September. How do you say that you were a virgin? You'd already been ridden hard and put away wet, and he'd already planted his seed.
You were premature.
I were premature. Oh yeah, whatever.
Yes. Yeah. I think she got pregnant on the honeymoon, right?
Right. She didn't even want to get. She didn't even want to get married. It was
I don't blame her.
They made you get married back then. If you were pregnant, they made you get married, or the little town would scorn you. Like, Mom, you know that's true. If you got pregnant in little Warsaw, Indiana, and you didn't marry the guy that got you knocked up, you were like forever labeled.
Yes.
Yeah. So you married my dad. And I was born in April, but I was conceived before you guys were married. It's not such a big deal. I don't have to take all the heat of the family all the time, dealing with whores and overpaid employees.
You were married in November, and you were born in April, and you were a preemie.
April, so December, January,
not anymore.
February, March. 5 months. I only gestated for 5 months.
Oh,
I was 4 months. Is that why I weighed 8 pounds?
It's the trampoline park, Bubba.
Yeah.
I had a straight. I probably had the world record on baby grip when I came out because I was holding on for dear life up there, not trying to get jumped out. But anyway, Tara,
you sure were.
Mom, I won't give Tarek a penis pump as a gag gift. I can tell you're offended by that. And Tara, I will not.
You know what? Do you think you can offend me? I love you both very much, and I just wanted to say that on your last show of the year. And we don't need vagina pumps or penises pumps because we don't have any penises. But okay, I love you.
All right, I love you too.
Do you feel like Bubba's penis is fine the way it is?
I don't really
I don't even know. When do you think the last time you might have seen my penis, Mom?
Oh my God!
Like maybe when I was 8 or 9 or something.
Yeah, something like that.
I can assure you, I've gotten a little larger since then. Oh. And the penis pump has.
Well, I'm not that interested, really.
Well, Tara talks about very freely and often on the air about how well hung her husband is, and he grabs.
Don't just call and say my husband's well hung. Hello, you make comments about his dong, and penis pump, and I just tell you he doesn't need one.
Tara, even that's like saying that you got a V8 and you don't need a V10. People that have big penises can still get benefits. Lummy will tell you from the penis pump. It builds up muscle memory. Your penis is a muscle.
Yes, it is.
Maybe you need to get a brain pump.
I was just thinking that, but.
All right, so listen, Tara.
How did we go from talking about exchanging Christmas presents to a penis pump and a vagina
Because
pump?
he's your
And by the
son
way,
and-
Bubba, I've got your name.
I know, and I sent you over some shit that I'd like to have, so hopefully you buy it.
Well, don't worry.
So, listen.
I'll exceed.
You're lucky I didn't get you, Mom, because I would get you one of those pussy pumps.
Oh,
I'm
no.
just telling you.
I know
Oh,
you
that's
would.
awesome.
I know you would.
It would be a gag gift because they're only like $35. I'd get you something else to fill in the balance, but it would be a gag
that's
gift.
good.
Thank you.
We always
At
have
least you had a
fun.
plan.
We always have fun on Christmas where we're pulling ribs and doing fun stuff. What more fun than me giving Tarek a penis pump, and then next thing you know, Tara calls 2 weeks from now and says, "Listen, even though the bitch will never admit when she's wrong, hey, listen, Bubba, I may have been wrong on that penis pump. Tarek tried it, and it did what you and Lummy said."
Yep.
What do you mean I never admit when I'm wrong? I make mistakes all the time. That's how I learn.
Okay. Well, listen, having you
but
two
I just don't think that you need to waste money on a penis pump for my husband, who I think is okay in that department.
Okay, that's great. What I do privately with him is my own business. And so, like, one time he gave me, one time he was so nice, he bought me, he knew that your husband has a very nice gun collection, and I was looking at one of his guns one time, and your husband, because you're rich, he's rich, and, oh, you're not supposed to say that, Lummy, sorry.
Oh, yes.
So anyway, your husband is super fucking cool, and he goes to the gun range and what have you, and he has your Amex card, and so one day he said, hey, when he used to work down here by the studio, he said, "What are you doing for lunch?" And I'm like, "I don't know." He's like, "Let me come over and see you." And he gifted me one of those 410. Those 45 caliber that also shoot shot. That are called the Judge.
Yeah.
Tarek gifted me, I don't know, it wasn't my birthday, it wasn't Christmas. He gifted me a Judge, gave me ammo and everything. It was like a guy thing. So me and Tarek can do guy shit. And as a guy, maybe I'll just buy him a penis pump unbeknownst to you guys, and he'll use it, Tara. Next thing you know, he's stretching you wider. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, God. That's a great thing to say. Awesome.
So,
yeah.
as much as
I have a gun.
I know
I have a gun.
I know you have a gun.
You need to use it.
I bought you a gun, Mom. Remember?
I know. I have it.
Yeah. So
I have it.
My whole family has guns. I don't know how that could, end up being bad. You got a badass gun. I think Nick, the gun guy, made you a custom gun with pink handles.
He did, because the other one, it was too hard for me to pull the thing back.
Yeah.
Now I can just shoot everybody.
The gun guy is the man.
Oh, he
you
is.
You can shoot everybody, Mom? That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's going to be like the Nick Reiner kid.
Oh,
and at
God.
Christmas, our mom
that's
goes,
awful.
she would shoot me and Tarek, and she would just be her and Tara, and they'd live happily ever after.
Huh.
You're the golden child. Dude, you are literally the golden child for a reason. You think she's going to shoot your dumb ass?
Tara thinks that I'm...
You are the king. She loves you. You can do no wrong.
Mom, is that true? I am kind of the golden child, kind of?
Kind of,
Well,
Mom.
I don't know about doing no wrong, but you are my firstborn.
Right.
But you know what? I'm going to hang up and I'm going to say, I love you, Steve. I love you, Lummy. I love you, Seth. I love you, golden child. And I love you, my angel.
All right, we love you too, Mom.
I love you too, Mama.
Tara, hold on, okay? Hold
All
on.
right.
Hold on, Tara. See you later,
Okay.
Mom. Hold on, everybody. Hold on here.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Mom. I am my mom's favorite, and it really pisses Tara off. Like, I am genuinely her favorite. Yeah, anyway, Tara. I mean, I am her favorite. We do know that.
Hey, dickhead, I just heard what you just said.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were on hold. You couldn't hear it.
You are her favorite, and that's cool.
No.
Listen, it's all good.
It's because you're
My
so fucking
husband
rich.
loves
She
you.
feels. And you know what? And here's the thing. We got to get going because we're running late. But I got to tell you this. As much as I bust balls and as much as our family busts balls, we have such a great dynamic. I mean, who could have their mom? Who could have their mom on the phone, live on the radio? I mean, Seth, you couldn't have your mom on the phone talking about, breaking out a penis pump and a pussy pump for Hanukkah. Like, I got
nowhere. You won't hear it anywhere but here.
So I got the coolest. And I got the coolest sister, and even Steve will attest. Your husband, as much as I fuck with him and what have you, your husband is so cool. And I could now. you can't say the same thing other than for Erica, but I've had a checkered past with my romantic relationships, and you dated one other dude.
Yeah.
You dated one other dude in Florida that was kind of a piece of shit, but this dude,
total loser,
that you've been married to for well over 10 years is the absolute salt of the earth, the greatest husband. I don't know, either him or Steve. You and Brooke are both.
They're both neck. And you know what? It's crazy. You're right. And I'm so blessed. We've been married 15 years in February. We've been together almost 17, which is crazy. And I am so grateful that I have, we're best friends, and it just keeps getting better. And I know that sounds corny, but he loves you. Seriously, Bubba, I'm not joking.
I love him. I love him.
He would run through a wall for you. And I feel the same way.
And he runs, and you know
when
what?
We met Steve.
He runs interference for me. Like when you're mad at me and shit, he'll call me up and give me the Iggy.
I'm never mad.
Yeah, you get a little perturbed with me at times, and Tarek will call me up and run interference for me. Be like, hey, your sister's a little bit mad for what she heard on the radio today, and I'll be like, hey, run some interference for me, cuz. And then he'll put some good words in for me to calm her down a little bit.
That's awesome.
She gets a little mad sometimes. I mean,
I love Tarek, and he is a lot like Lummy. He has no questions asked. He is all about the family and pulling people together.
Yeah, I was testing Lummy last night. Steve and I were at my apartment, and I go, watch this. And Lummy won't ask Lummy is like, well, I mean, I got Lummy stuff.
Ride or die. Well, Lummy is ride or die.
Some people call it Stockholm, but so I call Lummy up and I go, Lummy, what are you doing? I just stepped on one of Walker's toys and broke it, and I hurt my foot, but I'm good. I go, and I was showing this to Steve. I said, I need you to get a shovel and 2 shovels if you have them, and meet me at the back of the studio, and that's. Lummy said, I can be there in 15 minutes. Didn't ask why.
Oh, my.
Didn't ask what we were doing. He just was. And then before I hung up, I'm like, I'm going to let you off the hook. We're just fucking with you, Lummy. He's like, okay, well, I got to super glue Walker's toy back, so I got to go.
Dude, I love Lummy. You are so blessed to have Lummy. There is nobody who has been more loyal in your circle. I mean, lengthwise. How many years has Lummy been with you?
He doesn't even know. It's been so many. He forgets.
No one's better than you, Tara. It's all right. You're the best.
So, all right, enough all this.
You don't have to. I'm not Stockholm. But real quick, can I just say, Brooke and I both hit a home run because we got 2 men from Michigan. They're a lot alike, and they're salt of the earth. So they're both amazing, and she's a badass, and I love her more than anything. You want to talk about talent? Let's talk about her.
Hold on.
But for real, Steve,
I'm going to put it on the street.
You're the best.
I'm going to put it on the street level, Lummy. Brooke, and I don't mean to be creepy about this, but Brooke and Tara must have some bomb-ass pussy to have 2 men this crazy over them. You know what I'm saying?
God.
I mean, they must have some. They must have some nuclear vagina to have 2 men this fucking crazy about them.
And that's why we don't need any pumps in our gifts.
Yeah.
So,
you know what? Let's end on that note. I love it. I love all you guys. Love you, Brooke. I miss you if you're listening, and I will see your dumb ass on Christmas, Bubba.
So listen, Brooke's new song that she wrote about her dad called Wanna Go Back, I'm going to debut as a video. Gary Cantrell's putting together some pictures that Brooke sent, and the song's amazing.
Oh, wow.
The song's amazing.
I'm sure.
But
it's ready.
It's ready? It's ready?
For real?
Yeah, for real.
For real.
Wait, when is this happening?
Well, you know what, Lummy? Let's actually say at let's make it towards the end of the show, and call it 12:45.
Perfect.
Today?
Yeah,
today.
12:45 today.
Oh wow. Okay.
It's called.
I got to push a meeting because I got to watch it.
It's called "Want to Go Back," and it's about her letter to her dad. And it comes with Gary Cantrell put together a video montage. And Steve, you will attest that she recorded this with Cecil and Sobe about 3 or 2 months ago down in Miami, and it's never been played. It's never been heard. They haven't even started marketing it yet. I heard it yesterday because you have like a pirated copy of it that you're not supposed to have, and It's never been played anywhere, and it may not play ever again. Like, she may shut it down. She may get full hot on the deal.
Yeah, when I let you listen to it last night, Bubba, I think you are obviously Cecil and the Sobe team. I think you're the 4th or 5th person to hear that. So it hasn't left our inner
It'll make you
circle.
cry. It'll make you cry. It'll make it's her letter. It's her letter to her dad, and it'll make you cry. It's called "Wanna Go Back," and I'm going to play it at 12.
I just got goosebumps.
I'm going to play it
today.
At 12:45 today.
Okay, I can't wait. I can't wait.
So listen.
Okay, I love you guys.
Hold on. I just want to.
She has a job, Bubba. We love you, Tara.
Shut the fuck up, Steve. You Amish fuck. So listen.
Please don't ever say that about him again.
I want to reiterate this. 1, I'll work on not talking about your financial success, and 2, I won't bring a penis pump as a gag gift for Christmas. Okay.
Awesome. Then we're all set. We're good.
What are you making for food? What are we having for food? Or did you make your scalloped potatoes with meatloaf?
That just reminded me of Wedding Crashers. Will Ferrell, Mom, I want the meatloaf. No, I was going to make lasagna. That's what I always have at Christmas.
Lasagna with the scallops?
I mean, typically you don't have 2 starches. You don't have potatoes and pasta.
Look at me. Do you think I'm more? Do you think I starch count? Please.
He's only starches, Tara.
So what were you? With lasagna.
So if you want, listen, you usually have a salad and garlic bread with lasagna. If you want scalloped potatoes, if you're asking me to make them for you, I will.
They're so but aren't they very labor intensive?
Everything I make is labor intensive. I'm not a box kind of girl. I'm a scratch girl.
My sister makes everything from scratch. Everything.
So if you want that, tell me now, because I do need to do shopping this
Yes,
weekend.
I would like that, please.
Is she making her cream pie?
Yeah, old-fashioned cream pie.
Lummy, you are one.
Lummy, no, hold on.
Uncomfortable.
I'm not talking about Tara.
No, Lummy had to. This was winding down, and Lummy had to get all horny.
She makes the best old-fashioned cream pie. I'm not talking about Tariq coming inside her. We're talking about the actual pie. Are you making an old-fashioned cream pie?
If you want me to, I will. You just have to tell me.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, lasagna, scalloped potatoes, and an old-fashioned cream pie, please. And if do you need me to Venmo you some money to pay for the materials?
Yeah, Venmo her.
Okay.
Based on how much money we raised today. By the way, let me Johnny Costica $200 just now. So I'll be able to PayPal Tara whatever the groceries will cost because of John Costica.
Awesome. And Lummy, I will make you one of those pies.
Right.
If you want one, I'll make one for you and Ashley, for real.
Thank you.
Seth, I think you would like it too. If you like, it's like creme brulee.
Seth, you like creme brulee?
I don't know if I've had that, but I'll take one. Why not?
Well, how about I just bring Seth a slice?
Don't touch my food, Bubba. I'll take it straight from you, Tara.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes,
I don't want to waste a whole entire old-fashioned cream pie on a guy that may not like it.
Okay, I've got family and friends, Bubba. Okay, it's not like if I don't like it.
Let's be honest. But he'll take a bite. If he doesn't like it, I'm pretty sure, Bubba, you'll be able to handle it and it won't go to waste.
You know what, Seth? Here's the deal. Okay, I'm going to grant you this.
Why are you putting so many parameters on her cream pie that she wants to give to me?
Because you're my employee, motherfucker. I'm starting to kind of flex a little bit of muscle here.
Okay.
I wanted to cut a deal with you. You're all about cutting deals. So here's this. My sister's going to make you a 100% old-fashioned cream pie. It won't be touched. It'll be in a box. But if you don't like it, will you give it to me?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. We're fine. Like if you don't like it,
all right, well,
then give it to me.
Yeah.
Don't waste. Just give it to me because I'll eat the whole fucking pie.
Hey, give me a Ridge wallet. I'll give you the cream pie.
The swap shop. This is swap shop. Awesome. So, what time is Brooke's video? Tell me again.
12:45.
All right. Love you guys.
Love you too.
It's in your messenger,
Love you,
Bubba.
Bye. Love you.
Bye. Love you too.
Thank you, Tara.
You might be dead before then, Bubba. You sure don't want to play it earlier?
No. I mean,
what's going on over there?
I got a little bit of a cough.
You still got the cough?
I think I picked it up from traveling.
I know, but you haven't. Did you call Dr. Dan
I'm on medicine.
What, a Z-Pack or something?
Yes, I'm on fucking medicine. Steve saw me take my medicine last night.
Okay, I'm just saying, I don't know if it's working. You seem like you're getting worse.
Steve, are you okay? He's covered his mouth.
I don't have a mask, so the T-shirt will do.
Why is everybody fucking with me today?
Nothing.
I'm not just Steve. He put his T-shirt over his face.
We're in cough zone over here, Lummy.
He's just trying to look less Amish.
Lummy's the cream pie guy over there, man.
Lummy,
it's good cream pie, though.
Oh my God, Lummy, is it not the best
It is
fucking
the best
pie you ever
cream
had in your
pie.
entire life?
Yes, it is.
My sister, that bitch can. I mean, not only is she a multimillionaire, but she can also. That bitch ain't ordering. She makes her own food from scratch.
Bubba, if incest wasn't frowned upon in our society,
I'd
I
fuck
think
my sister.
Yeah, I think you would try to be with her. You would want to be with her. She's like the perfect.
Here's the deal: if my sister was not related to me, but by the way, Merch Crick is awesome in so many ways. Like,
But
I
she's
love.
not your sister.
She's not my sister, and it's legal for me to be married to her. And so, oh, did I say that? But what I'm just saying is, like, if I was single, and my sister was single, and we were not married, I would try to be with my sister. Just because she's so fucking worldly. She's so successful.
You like that.
She's got a lot of money.
Yeah.
A lot of fucking money. I wish I could just stay at home and buy guns and fucking be rich and go golfing all day. I mean, she's loaded, and she takes care of her man. I know she's putting some good ass on Tarek. He wouldn't be sticking around otherwise. I mean, Jesus. And, Seth, the bitch can cook from scratch.
That's what I hear, man.
Cook from scratch.
That's awesome.
So enough of the Tara, big fucking blow-up fest. Yes, the Brooke Hogan Want to Go Back song. Lummy, are we getting all that rain?
Yeah, that's what they say. Who fucking knows?
I was supposed to go to the track on Saturday.
Oh, no, it's only for, it's going to be done by this afternoon.
Oh, okay.
It's going to blow in, blow out.
I was supposed to go to the track on Saturday and grade in about 150 yards of new material. Yeah, Zuber.
No, yeah, I think it's 0% chance of rain up there. Maybe 5.
Yeah, we're not getting any rain. Lummy, just an absolute plethora of PayPal, Venmo, Cash App. Gary Selder, $25 for the cream pie. Tug and Chug, another 25 for the cream pie. My sister could make cream.
This sounds like a business idea right here. Tara's cream pie.
Charles Ramsey, Lummy. He participated on our PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, and then don't forget John Kostika, $200, and then DJ from Pro Action suspensions for motorcycles, $50 from him too.
Man.
PayPal, Venmo, Cash App at the Bubba Army.
I know ultimately, Sponjo, nothing will change your mind about getting off the radio, but just being on in this time, I don't think we would have had your mom and Tara on.
Talking about pussy pumping and dick pumping. And my mom tried to abort me and all that kind of stuff.
Your mom's not up. Your mom's not up at 6.
No.
So, yeah.
I'm really leaning into this new time, and I'm really leaning into.
Seems like just people are awake.
3 hours and the uncensored part, and all kinds of great shit.
Breaking news.
What?
Poor out of NASCAR world. Greg Biffle just was on a plane and crashed. 5 are dead.
Hold on, Greg Biffle.
Yeah, Greg Biffle.
Hold on.
Happened 20 minutes ago.
Hold on, that's Cletus McFarland's best friend, and they fly together. We better hope that Cletus wasn't on there.
Paper Towel Willie's daughter was just with them yesterday.
Greg Biffle, I think lives like in Charlotte, North Carolina, in that area. Was it his plane? Can you get us more information?
I just sent you the story that just broke.
Wow!
It crashed at Statesville Regional Airport.
Oh my God! Look what you sent me. Hold on. The Hogan song.
Yeah.
I think he needs to label it "Want to Go Back" by Brooke Hogan. Like we need to put instead of just Brooke Video.
Well, I think he just got it up so you had it. He can relabel it after.
Yeah, relabel it.
Because it's unlisted, everything.
But we got it. It's ready to go. So I'm going to put it back over.
Cletus wasn't on. It crashed at the end of the runway.
And did Greg Biffle die?
Yeah, it looks like 5 are dead. The whole plane. Scroll down, you see the video of the plane.
A plane crash at an airport resulted in multiple deaths on Thursday. The sheriffs confirmed the Cessna C-550 airplane crashed at the Statesville Regional Airport around 10:15 on December 18th, which is today. It was not immediately known exactly how many people were on the plane, nor how many, who were on the plane, nor how many. The picture from the airport showed the plane in a massive ball of flames after it crashed. Here's the plane right here. According to the City of Statesville's website, the airport is city-owned and provides corporate aviation facilities for Fortune 500 companies, including several NASCAR teams. The airport is not far from the I-77, I-40 exchange, about 10 minutes outside of Statesville. And Lummy, they're saying that this was Greg Biffle's plane.
Yeah.
Details to follow. Lummy, will you keep tracking it down?
Yeah.
Keep tracking it down, okay?
Yeah.
Let me do some words. And at 12:45 today, Brooke Hogan, she went down about 3 months ago to Sobe Entertainment, which was her original record label that she was signed to, until her dad. I don't know if I should probably get into that.
Was Sobe a drink?
It was, and Cecil, the main guy who owns Sobe Entertainment, Pepsi paid him. I mean, Steve, we probably know a lot of money to buy Sobe and then to buy and bury, because it was going against their.
They just killed it.
Like tens of millions of dollars to buy, because he was Cecil was getting some traction with this Sobe energy drink regionally, and so Pepsi bought it because it was starting to I think their energy drink might be NOS, or I don't know who. Pepsi has an energy drink that they distribute, and Sobe was starting to kind of get into their market share, so they paid Cecil tens of millions of dollars to buy the company and bury it. Buy and bury.
Damn.
So anyway, Brooke went down to 3 months ago, before Brooke and Steve went to Vegas for her to shoot her HGTV, house remodeling show. Is it 7 episodes of that, Steve?
Yeah, it's Rock the Block season 7, and I believe there's going to be 7 episodes.
And it comes out, I think, in March.
Correct. They're looking to launch it in March.
So before, they had to be in Vegas for almost all of November. And I think it was 7 weeks of taping or something like that.
October. Yeah, we were there for 2 months. October, November. Yeah, it was a solid 2 months.
So before she went down there, she wrote some songs, and one of them is a song to her dad, and it's not been released. It's not been heard anywhere, and she gave me permission to play it. Steve played it for me last night, and I'm like, oh my God. It's really, really good. First of all, Brooke can really, really sing, and it's just very, very emotional. So the song in itself is super cool. So then I'm like, hey, we were talking to Brooke last night. We're like, hey, send us some pictures that I can have my video guy, Gary Cantrell, who Lummy happens to be in town.
Perfect timing.
Maybe he can throw together like a little music video, which would make this way more effective. So all morning long, I bet you Brooke sent us, what, Steve, 80 pictures?
Yeah. She sent 80, and I probably sent Gary another 20. So
yeah.
Bubba Army for life, $20.
So he made a music video of this, and we're gonna world debut it. Now I don't know what Sobe's gonna end up doing with it, or others, but I need to probably get it to Brooke so she can put it up on her site if she wants. You know what I'm saying? I mean, well, let's see how good it is first, and see if she wants it. She may think that.
You mean the song or the video?
The video. The song's unbelievable. Made me cry. I was crying at the end.
Brooks in chat. She said she's nervous. She said that. She said she did not plan this. She thought Sobe was going to roll it out in a few months, but you heard it last night, and here we are.
Yeah, I'm not one. I mean, Steve will tell you, man, I was shotgunning ideas to him last night about shit they should be doing, and he should have been writing it down, but he wasn't. He was too busy watching the Red Wing game.
Although you question my IQ, Bubba, upstairs is where I lock away a lot of things. So I was listening to every word in.
And one of them was, we need to make a fucking video of this new song to her father ASAP. Let's not forget.
We'll fence him $50.
Let's not forget this, Lummy, that the investigation about Terry Bollea's death is still an open investigation with the Clearwater Police Department, with the feds involved now. And, I may not have been too far off. And let's not forget Ric Flair blurting out that street drugs may have killed Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
And so there's a big whodunit here. And this is, Brooke's song to her father. And let me tell you something. It's stiff. Like there's parts of it where she questions. You did me wrong, Dad. You did me wrong a little bit.
I think the biggest piece to this that a lot of people don't know have been some discoveries that we've made. And I think to this day, I think the song is a great release for her to just put her feelings out there. But I also don't think people understand how much she's still holding back and still, the information.
She struggles with this. She struggles with this so much, Steve, does she not?
She struggles with it every day. Every day is a struggle, and not just her father, her family in general. And she's still protecting, so many things. It's a constant battle for her. So I think the song means more than we'll ever understand to her.
And there's been, to Brooke's credit, there's some lyrics that may or may not make sense to you that she has since found out the truth on, and she wish she could walk it back, but it's already been recorded and we can't walk it back. And there's a couple different ways you can interpret a few of her lyrics, and so it's not. And Steve, you will. I think you'll testify to the fact that it's not just a big warm and fuzzy "I miss you." It's kind of a letter to her dad, as if she was able to write a final letter to him on their struggles as a dad and daughter.
I think being around my wife and understanding the situation as much as I do going through this, I think it is the final letter, and I think it's questions that she'll never have the answers to, but also, showing how much she loved her dad, and she goes through it all the time. Is all she ever wanted was her dad at the end of the day.
She only wanted one thing, and he really kind of fucked her over on it. And she just wanted two things. She wanted two things. She wanted to. What are you putting? Maybe my feed's way behind, but I see Steve as a bank robber with his.
You're way behind because that was when you were coughing.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. So she wanted her dad to walk her down the aisle to marry this amazing man. His family was there. He wasn't. And she wanted to watch, as she has an interior design company, a really, really successful one based out of Nashville, where she does Fortune 500, she very affluent. It's not just some little IKEA bullshit. It's very much a very, very high-end interior decorating design place. And when Hogan, after the hurricane came, Lummy, the house beside Hogan on El Dorado was pretty much trashed. It wasn't a raised home. It was one that was beach level. So as well as I do, as your parents live out there.
Yeah.
That stuff got destroyed.
It did.
Hogan bought the house, and Brooke, using her and Steve's, and Steve, if I'm telling the story incorrectly, correct me. Brooke, as a gift to her father, using her and Steve's money, took that house down to the studs and completely redid it at well over six figures to cost to them. And her only request to her dad is the way that I've been told is that I'd like to watch a sunset with you from the back of this newly remodeled home.
Yeah.
And he never did that either. And when it was time for him to do that, he said he didn't either want to go outside or I don't know what you might have been there, but I don't know the exchange, but he made some excuse as to why he couldn't do that.
Yeah, I wasn't there, Bubba, but there were plenty of people there, even, people from her dad's camp that reached out to Brooke after the interaction, and that's all she wanted. Her writing herself off the will, all she ever wanted was time with her father and honesty. Her doing the house, all she wanted to watch was one sunset. And she put so much pride into that house. She was so excited to do it for her dad. And I think one of the things about my wife is she was always fighting for his approval. And I think he just continued to raise the bar on her. And I think this was her opportunity. She really wanted to show her dad her business, what she was doing. He came down into the house, and the only thing that he replied with a brand new, freshly done house was, "You can't see the sunset from those chairs." And she had beers ready, and they were playing his favorite song. And he went and watched. I I don't know if this is ever going to get out there, but she actually has a picture, because she was so crushed, a picture of her dad watching the sunset by himself when all she wanted to do was watch the sunset with him. And I know that tore her apart to this day.
That was, I think, the point of where she said, I'm fucking out of here. And that's when she started making phone calls to write herself out and not to have anything to do with the bullshit. And, you know, God, how do you, like Seth, you're a dad and you have a daughter. How do you not walk Sammy down the aisle? How do you not do that?
I was there for that conversation too, Bubba. So that was in his kitchen when she asked him. So I was there for that conversation.
For the not walking down the aisle gimmick?
I was there.
So if you, the best of your recollection, how did that go?
We were in his kitchen. We were cooking him dinner at the time, and she came up, and she always does this. And there are probably some pictures in the video that Gary Cantrell threw together, but she'd always come up on the side of him and grab him and wrap her arms around him. And she came up and wrapped her arms around and said, you know, Dad, are you going to walk me down the aisle? And he said, no, I don't do weddings and funerals anymore. And she said, not even for me? And he said, no, I don't do that stuff anymore. And I just watched her,
like almost like the life was sucked out of her.
And I've never.
And that came before the remodel, did it not?
The
remodel was after the remodel, so she forgave her dad on that and came back and remodeled the place down to the studs and got burnt yet again.
Yeah, and I think that's the biggest misunderstanding of our wedding. That's not how we really wanted to do it, but we didn't have any option. We didn't feel it'd be fair if my family was there and her family wasn't there, and we were trying to make it as easy as we could on everybody. And, you know, ultimately, a year and a half later, I didn't feel it was fair to my family, so we did a little gathering, very, very casual gathering in Michigan.
With the bulldog chicken.
With the bulldog and Sue, and but that's not at all how we drew it up. She wanted nothing more.
She wanted for you guys to get married in a really small little quaint, you know, ballroom or something in an Orlando hotel, which would have been an hour and 20-minute drive for them. And that's where you guys were living at the time when you were playing for the Solar Bears. And I think that's what she wanted, right?
Yeah, and I'm not gonna put too much of my wife's stuff out there, but you know, just recently, very recently, she had a breakdown with the video of Bubba Ray, or her and her dad walking down to the ring with the Bubba Ray video.
Right, when she was working for TNA and her and Bubba Ray got married. It was a wrestling gimmick. It was a work, but Terry
she married Bubba Ray Dudley.
Oh yeah, she married. Yeah. Let me actually send me the footage if you want. Hold on. When she was in the TNA Knockouts, she was the head of the TNA Knockouts, and it was a big angle going on that she was dating Bubba Ray behind Terry's back, and then I think Terry at the end of the day, Bubba Ray had to gain Terry's, gain his acceptance or something. And so as a wrestling, which just goes to show, that's kind of even more bullshit, Steve, is that he was so married to the business that he would do a work wedding and a non-real wedding, more so than her actual real wedding. She's never been married before. It's not like she's been married 3 or 4 times. This is her first wedding on his only daughter, and he did the work wedding for the business, but wouldn't do the real wedding in real life.
This should show all of your listeners how well you know Terry, Hulk, whatever you want to call him, because if you watch this video, my wife broke it down to me because she's like, this felt so real to me. And she was getting emotional, Does
this make you mad? Because it upsets because
me.
Your wife actually was part of a formal fake wedding, and you're her real husband, and the guy won't participate in the real one, but he does the work wedding. He doesn't do the shoot wedding. He does the work wedding.
Well, in to my point, how well you know Terry. She's getting emotional because it feels so real for her, and they're walking down, and you can see it in the video, and he looks over at her and says, calm down, it's just a work. And you can...
she's so enthralled into this being really, really realistic that she actually gets emotional as a shoot, and Terry has to calm her down to remind her that it's a work, right?
Yeah.
And this is all that she wanted in real life with you. But he couldn't give this to you, but he could give it to the wrestling business.
Well, and I have my own story about, when I asked him for his blessing and things like that, but that'll be for a different show, Bubba. But
that's a heat getter, too.
Skip to 356.
All right, cool. By the way, Lummy, 843 Bubba, $100.
Right.
For Steve and Brooke. Go where?
356. Plus, you get the Yinzer's gift, too.
Oh, yeah. I got
Yinzer.
356. Yeah, all right, so let's go right there, right here. So, Steve, I don't want this to trigger you.
Listen, I can handle it.
You've seen it before, right?
I have.
Okay.
I have.
Now, have you and Brooke watched it together? And is she hot on this deal? Not hot, as in does she get mad about this?
It's a soft spot for her because like I said a couple weeks ago, it's not a big happy thing. Like, she goes back and forth, and I think that's why the song that we're going to play today is so special. But
I think the song we play today has a lot of this worked into it, meaning I think she resented her dad for the rest of her life and his natural life for not doing those two things that she did. Listen, some daughters could have some really, really outlandish requests for their father, but the two requests that she had for her dad were not a big deal. Traveling to Orlando to give her hand in marriage to you and watching a sunset on a newly remodeled home that she spent over $200,000 on of her own money. Sorry, I let the cat out of the bag. But, that's not unreasonable at all. It just makes him look like even more of a heel.
Yeah, and when we played this back a couple weeks ago, she was going through, some feelings and stuff like that. We were talking about our wedding and, how special it could have been. And she was crying and said, at least I have a video of my dad walking me down the aisle. And then she kind of broke it down.
My God, but she shouldn't have to, this shouldn't be the footage. She should have you with your Amish hat on. And I did see your wedding
Hope I
pictures.
look better than that guy.
On her face, but looking behind her here, Mike.
This is kind of upsetting for me, in the fact that this is all she wanted in real life, and Terry was such a fucking mark for the business that he only married her as part of a wrestling business deal, and that this really good guy, former NHL hockey guy, who wanted her real hand in marriage and has given him, two lovely grandbabies.
Does anybody know why he said no?
Cody 3521, $10.
I think maybe Steve will be able to answer, but it's my understanding that he's just become so negative and just.
I get you could be negative about everything in life, but your kid. I'm just having a hard time. I'm having a hard time understanding that. There was just a point where.
Is there anything that we're missing, Steve?
I think that's what is so confusing, and I think that's where media runs wild and different things like that. But I was in the kitchen for that conversation, and I'm not an emotional person. In my heart,
and again,
absolutely,
you were there. You heard it.
I was there, and like I said, I have my own story of when I asked for his blessing too. That probably will never be told, or
I'll get it on you one of these days.
But Seth, we can't. To this day, we don't know. We can't understand.
Is there a point where you stop loving your kids? Is there a point where they're just as annoying to you as fans are?
But she's. My God, she never caused him any problems.
I know, Bubba, but I'm asking. I don't understand. Obviously, we would all do anything for our kids and all that stuff. And this is not anything. So I'm just wondering, do you get to an age where you just
stop, Karen?
I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out how your feelings.
Hold on. Let me just add a caveat to this. He attended and participated in Nick's wedding at the K-Pop tree.
Okay, well then there's a whole nother.
That was a couple years ago, wasn't it?
No, but it was after.
That's what I'm saying.
It was after he said no to Brooke. But then so for him to say, Steve, I don't do funerals and I don't do weddings anymore, that's a goddamn lie, because 2 years later, he participated and was one of the best men of Nick's wedding. So, chew on that a little bit. Here we go.
Did you get jealous here, Steve?
I don't know.
Not at all. I'm not the jealous type, so.
And we have the.
But it's Bubba Ray Dudley, you know.
Hey, if you had an opportunity to throw the gloves down on Hogan, would you square him up for what he did to you?
That's off the record.
That's a different deal.
I mean, in all due, I have a lot of respect for what he's done in the lives he's changed. But to see that conversation with my wife, that hit me.
And you know what? Honest to God, this is. I know she's watching, but this is. We're not even taking in consideration. This is probably really hard for Brooke.
Yeah.
And it goes hand in hand with the song that I'm going to debut in about 45 minutes called "Wanna Go Back." And she wrote a song, and it's a song, but it's more of a kind of a letter, a final letter to her dad. And it's unbelievable. I heard it last night, and I marched in here as fast as I could, gave it to Gary Cantrell, and said, Brooke's going to be sending us some photos. Can you make this a music video? I think it'll be far more effective. But even if I hadn't made it a music video, or Gary hadn't made it a music video, just playing it all by itself is just so unbelievably moving.
To the question that we have been asking all night, Hulk Hogan is here, and Hulk Hogan is walking his daughter.
Steve wants to drop the gloves on Bubba Ray right now.
Brooke Hogan down the aisle, down the ramp. This is exactly what Brooke Hogan wanted. As Bully Ray said, that's the thing that's going to make her happy. This is just great.
I mean, she's really hard selling it right here too, Steve. Like
it was real for her, right? Like, and that's a couple weeks ago. We went back, and that's the only video she has of her dad walking her down the aisle.
You know, with AI nowadays, Steve, Gary Cantrell could have you superimpose Bubba Ray Dudley with you. Have you sitting there with your Amish hat on, ready to go. Put the bulldog in there and everything.
What a moment. As you see the bridesmaids looking on, and what a weight that must be lifted off the bride on this, her wedding night. So happy to have her father by her side.
Man, this really makes Terry look like a piece of shit. By the way, Hogan was the best man at my wedding, and it was a shoot. But more ways than one. And he ended up fucking the bride, too.
Uh-oh.
Whoa. Oh, sorry. Too much information.
Welcome, everyone. We are gathered here today in the presence of all of you, friends and family, to celebrate and give recognition to the beauty of love and to unite Brooke and Mark in holy matrimony. Let us begin. Who presents this woman?
I do.
I don't need to. I don't want to see anymore. I'm really, honest to God, out of respect to Steve, like out of respect to Brooke and Steve, this is probably an avenue I shouldn't have gone down.
Yeah, Brooke stopped watching.
Yeah, she's done.
And like I said, go on to the sad news. Like I think we said 20 minutes ago, it looks like Greg Biffle and his wife and children were on the plane.
Yeah, so now it's looking like it was him, his wife, and 3 children.
Yeah.
Were on the plane that just crashed in North Carolina, a Cessna 550 twin. And Biffle was a huge aviator, a great pilot, and a great dude. I have a couple Greg Biffle stories traveling with Tony over the years, and they're all very good stories. Like he was never like, you know, there was guys in the garage that were dicks, but Biffle was not one of them. You know who else was super cool, Lummy?
Who?
Carl Edwards.
Oh, yeah.
He was a great guy. He was a great dude. So, Steve, I'm going to go to words. I hope that we didn't upset Brooke, but I think that this adds a little evergreen to Brooke's song that she wrote to her father. It's called "Wanna Go Back." Gary Cantrell, my video guy, put a little video montage behind the song. It was recorded about 3 months ago, and it's kind of like a final letter from Brooke to her dad. And I honest to God, Lummy, if it was marketed correctly, I think it could be a hit. I think it could be, I think it could, I think it could get some. I certainly think it could get some traction. Let me go to words. Steve, I hope Brooke's not mad at me because I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm just trying to stick up for her and be her protector, because a lot of times she hasn't ever really had a voice or a platform to be able to tell her side of the story, and much of her story's never been told. And I feel as if I can tell her story.
And you know it better than anybody, right? You were there from a lot of it. So she definitely appreciates, and you've always had her back, which is why I'm in this studio right now and why we've reconnected.
So let's do some words. We'll be gone for I think we're only gone for 3 minutes.
Yes.
3 minutes, and then we'll be back.
If you want 24/7 on-demand Bubba and the crew, go to BubbaArmyHQ.com.
Right now.
The Bubba the Love Sponge Show will be back after this.
Speed, power, performance, and top-notch results on the turf and on the track. Skag Power Equipment is mowing down the competition. Built by hard-working Americans in state-of-the-art facilities, Skag machines are made to last. Don't get left behind. Visit your local Skag dealer to discover the Skag difference for yourself. Skag, simply the best.
This holiday season, give your home an upgrade that pays for itself. Morgan Exteriors installs energy-efficient windows that help make your home more comfortable and lowers energy bills year-round. Want extra protection from Mother Nature? Ask about our impact-rated options built for Florida homes. For a limited time, get 35% off your entire project. Don't wait. Visit MorganExteriorsInc.com today to schedule your free consultation and lock in your 35% off savings. Morgan Exteriors, making Florida homes stronger and more energy efficient for over 30 years.
Whether you're a contractor or do-it-yourselfer, Sunbelt Rentals is committed to making it easy to get the tools and equipment you need. With a vast network of locations across the U.S. and Canada, no one brings more yes to your project. Our broad inventory and dedicated team of experts makes equipment rental absolutely available, positively reliable, and unquestionably easy. Visit sunbeltrentals.com to reserve your equipment or find a location near you.
Pulling into the track, climbing over it, cruising it, or along for the ride. You're always in it to win it, and you want to stay cool. Super cool performance. Superior protection against cavitation, corrosion, and erosion. Super cool boil guard. Reducing operating temperatures by up to 20 degrees. Don't get beat by the heat. Visit redlineoil.com for products designed and engineered to keep you cool.
Tampa Bay's trusted source for lawnmowers, landscape equipment, lifts, loaders, service, and repairs. I'm talking about Les of Tampa Bay. 3 convenient locations: Bradenton, Clearwater, and Wesley Chapel. They're much more than your lawnmower and outdoor power equipment shop. They strive to provide quality products and top service at the best prices. What sets Les apart from the competition? Their relationship with you. Also, the exclusive home dealer of Skag. Whether you need parts and service or you need a brand new unit, Les of Tampa Bay will take care of you. More information, Les, L-E-S-S, LesTampaBay.com. Big Gus Tractor and Equipment has grown so fast, mostly because you badass Bubba Army and Florida Man Radio. Big Gus is in need for some experienced technicians, and unlike others around, Big Gus will pay you for what you're worth, including payment for all your certifications and continuing education. We're talking about a 6-figure income potential in your very first year with matching 401k. Big Gus Tractor and Equipment, they service all makes and models of agricultural and construction equipment. Apply at BigGusTractor.com. Make sure you tell them Bubba Army.
The Bubba the Love Sponge Show. Listener supported via PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, all at the Bubba Army. Now returns.
I don't think I'm supposed to be saying all the correspondence that I have with Brooke, But I just got the greatest text, and you're on it, Steve. She goes, I love you guys. You had me shoot crying so hard for that segment. And Seth, you know, like with this new time and this new uncensored freedom and not being locked into 8 stop sets, really gives us, you know, long form
freedom
ability to be able to get into the. I mean, I think the last segment that we just did was really strong, like really a strong segment.
The one with your mom and sister, or the one?
I mean that was. I mean, think about that. Think about how strong of a segment that was.
Hierarchy gifted 20 memberships.
Woo! I mean,
Sean H gifted 5 memberships.
I mean, we're killing it. And this is what a great last show for the year. Everybody's been so philanthropic with the money, Venmo, PayPal, Cash App. Lummy, it's just got a great feel. Thank you, Steve, for being a part of it. Thank you, Gary Cantrell, for me giving you a last minute curveball and you throwing this new song that we're going to listen to in about 35 minutes together. Thank you, Brooke, for being in chat and listening and participating. Thank you to Steve, who was able to give us a firsthand account of, you know, what went down that particular day when Hogan wouldn't walk Brooke down the aisle. Just thank you to everybody today. Macho Man, my sister, my mom. Although I've had to make a promise to my sister not to gift her husband a penis pump, which Lummy and I will be the first one to tell you.
Yes.
As shocking as it seems for a family, they work. They work.
They do.
I mean, they work. I mean, Steve and I had his dad on speakerphone yesterday, and even the Bulldog was like, there's not much I can really do with this thing anymore. You know, I mean, I'm like, let me call up Sue and see if she gets you a little something tonight, Bulldog. And he's like, listen, I hate her. I don't even know what this thing will do nowadays. Yeah, don't you know?
Oh my!
Don't you? So I mean,
spice, $50.
I mean, don't think the Bulldog wouldn't appreciate a penis pump that he could get that thing, you know, running like it was 79 again. You know what I'm saying?
I just don't know if this is one of those shovel gimmicks by Lummy where he's just going along with everything you're saying.
No, hold on.
100%.
Yes. Hold on. Let me show you this. Lummy, what's the most precious thing in your life?
My family.
Your son.
My son. Yes.
Your son. That is your family.
Yes.
But more importantly, your son. Like that's Lummy swears on his son that he's got a penis pump and he uses it.
And it works.
And I swear on my son, even though he didn't have much to do with me, and he's probably not going to be real happy with this particular statement, but I swear on my son that I have a penis pump and it works. They work. But my family is so anti-penis pump. I mean, I'm going to have to give it to Tariq privately, but he's going to, and he might have to, listen, Tara's gone at the office all day. He's over there golfing and
like
shooting.
She's not going to notice that he might have some extra length or girth all of a sudden. I mean, come on, dude.
He can put it in. Listen, she never goes through his golf bag. So
she'll know with the finished product. She'll know that when she sees the Egyptian tut, she will know that he has pumped.
Can you imagine if he's out there at TPC on the real foo-foo course that he is, and he's trying to get some extra balls out of his bag, and all of a sudden the penis pump falls into the green?
Big E 7375 $25. Listen, it's perfect between the 7 and 8 holes. It's perfect.
Matthew Kersey for the Janie Cakes Pussy Pump, $25. 843 Bubba, $100. Gary Selder, $25 for a cream pie, and John Kostika, great last show of the year at $200.
Keith Yeager, $100.
I don't know if Chuck or Leslie wrote this, but the Yinzers are great fans, great listeners. They'll be at BARP. They're royalty. I don't know that Chuck or Leslie are in the Hall of Fame, are they?
No, they are not.
Well, they definitely need to be considered for next year. I don't know who wrote this letter. It's very, but their penmanship. Seth, look at the penmanship on that. Isn't that impressive?
Oh, that's girl writing.
But let me ask you, if it comes from the Bubba Army, Tariq has to accept it, right?
No. Let's not get into any of this. Let's just move on. Thank you. Yeah. I'm already going to heat. Tara will recall me later today and be like, I'm telling you right the fuck now. Don't you bring a fucking penis pump over to this house thinking that you're going to be all funny and shit. Are we clear? I'll be like, yeah, we're clear.
She did have you tongue-tied there, Bubba.
She fucks me up, man. I don't fuck with her. at all. I mean, I'll bow up to her, but at the end of the day, she can repossess my truck.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, at the end of the day, man, she's the co-signer on she's the top co-signer. She owns my truck.
And then your mom jumped right with it too. So
yeah. Happy holidays to the greatest show on earth. Thank you guys for another great year. Introducing the new 2026, the special edition Bubba the Love Sponge Signature Series 6040 monumental milestone Bubba Army IYKYK. What's
if you know, you know.
If you okay. You know what, Seth? Thank you for not making me look like an idiot and making me know like I do know that I really didn't know, but I know now because you told me I know.
You're not an idiot, man.
Thank you. I'm not an idiot on some stuff, but I am an idiot on others.
You're like the smartest guy in
That's
here.
about 1971 Packers.
So anyway, love you guys, Chuck and Leslie, and the Yinzers, and the penmanship is just. That's probably. You think that's Leslie? That's Leslie.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Guys hate writing.
Chuck can't write like that. Chuck, you do a lot of great things, but I'm guarantee you can't write something that beautiful. That's beautiful penmanship, and with it, of course, comes gifts. Oh. And this comes to this. This is mine. This is my gift, and this is Gene. He's not here, Lummy, so I don't know what to say. And Lummy not answering his phone.
No, I know it's
Lummy,
surprising.
This is yours. I'm going to come over. I'm going to like Joe Montana hitting Dwight Clark in the end zone. You ready?
All right, yeah, I'm ready.
You ready?
Yep. Oh.
Did I?
It's stuck on the light.
Did I come on? Oh, did I fuck the light up?
Yeah.
You think if
did I T-Rex arm it?
Yeah, it's all right. We're all right. Got it. I fixed it, I think.
And then Seth Kushner, I can just kind of.
Thank you.
There you go.
On me.
I actually think we all got the same thing, but maybe just different sizes.
Perfect.
All right, here we go. Oh, I need to make these things. And you know what, Lummy? The 60-40 milestone is my age and how many years I've been in radio. And it's got my autograph. Oh, my God, I need to get these to Merch Quick to get to our manufacturer immediately. Let me see. So the front of it, Lummy, this would be a collector's item.
Oh, yeah.
I probably need to cut Chuck and Leslie like 10 points on the idea aspect of it. Lummy, that's the front of it, which has my signature, and then the 60-40 milestone. And then on the back, it says Bubba Army 60-40.
Thank you for explaining. I didn't know that one for a second. I'm glad you let me know.
Listen, up until a minute and 36 seconds ago, I didn't know either. Whew. But we are coming up.
Steve loves it. I
do love it.
As of April 1st is officially my 60-40 milestone. 60 years of life, 40 years in radio. Oof. And what great artwork. Leslie, this has to be a Leslie design. So beautiful. It's got and by the way, Steve will validate that Brooke, her autograph, was designed by me.
Well, she came on the air and said it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her Brooke, with the way she autographs her thing, and I've told this story many a times, we were flying back from L.A., and it was just her and I. Her dad had to stay in L.A., and he's like, you fly back with Bubba Dubba. And we're sitting in first class because Hogan wasn't going to, Hogan ain't going to job me and Brookie out like that. And Brooke, I think it was Brooke, had just signed with, I think it was Perlman. Ron, I think it was Perlman, Lou Perlman.
I think it was because she told, long before we reconnected, she told me that story a number of times and in other stories as well. And I think she may have been 13 or 14.
Yeah, 14 years old. Just signed with Lou Pearlman. Lou Pearlman was just sucking Terry dry on money because Lou Pearlman was kind of at the end of his rope, and he was trying to use Brooke to kind of propel him back into the limelight with a Hogan kicker, like just charging them exorbitant prices on studio time.
It's a Chuck design, by the way.
It's a Chuck?
Yes.
Oh, my God, Chuck. So I tell Brookie, hey, Brooke, you're going to start recording. She'd already recorded some tracks, and they were pretty good. I'm like, you're going to have to do like mall appearances and do these little promotional gigs, and when you first start out, that's what Perlman's temple it was. Remember, like even New Kids on the he wasn't New Kids. He was what, 98? He was
like NSYNC Backstreet Boys.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. But like Seth, a lot of times he would start them out like in malls or little station appearances or things like that. Like, you weren't selling out arenas in, month one. You were with under the Lou Pearlman, flag for a year or two before you would start to blow up, or based on if you had a hit or not. So I'm like, Brooke, you're going to have to sign autographs. And she's like, well, I go, sign your name. Just sign Brooke. So she signs it, and it looks like a fucking kid wrote it, because she is a kid. I go, no, you got to be larger than life. Let me show you how I sign mine. And so I do that big sweeping B, and that's what she later on developed as her signature. So Chuck and Leslie, what a great idea for merchandise. And thank you, Chuck and Leslie, the Yinzers. Lummy, can you get Chuck's permission in chat for me to steal this design and to go with it?
Yes, we'll do.
Right?
Yeah.
And I'll send him a little something on sales.
Of course, yeah.
I'll get him a percentage. I'll cut him off a little something. Dan Bongino, Lummy, former content, I think Rumble was paying him over $1 million a year.
He had some partnership in there.
He had some big podcasting numbers. He's very much a big influencer, and Trump gets him to quit the influencer market and be second in charge of the FBI. Dan Bongino, former, I think, Secret Service, was he not?
Yes.
Yeah, former Secret Service, now assistant FBI director under Patel. I think finally had enough. I think he realized that being the assistant FBI guy means you really can't do shit. You just got to kind of go along with it. And I think they were asking him to go along with some shit that he didn't want to go along with.
But he's going to have some great stories for his podcast.
Oh, my God.
He's inside now.
Oh, my God. You know what? It's going to be interesting what he might not be able to say.
But you're just going to take his word for it no matter what, really. For sucking that off.
He may have to, for national security, not be able to get in, not be able to tell all the stories. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
There is major turmoil inside the Justice Department tonight over the handling.
By the way, we're just for those that are tuning in, last minute, it's been reported that Greg Biffle and his entire family, his wife and kids, died right outside of Charlotte, taking off on a Cessna 550 twin turboprop. And I'm sure that my buddy Cletus McFarland, who flies a lot with Greg, is totally devastated right now.
Yeah, Paper Towel Willie's really good friends with him.
Let me, if you get any information or video or anything, forward this way.
Will do.
Don't forget at 12:45, Gary Cantrell has made the music video. It'll be the world premiere of Brooke Hogan's song to her father called "Wanna Go Back." And it was so riveting just as a song. As I heard it yesterday, I started crying. And I turned to Steve and I go, man, if you can get your wife to send us some pictures, we could make this a little video, just throw it together real fast. And it'd be that much more riveting if you have a visual to it. So we're going to play that today at 12:45. We don't have any more commercials to play, Lemmy. We're completely done.
Yes, we are.
For the day. So at 12, I'll be right on time at 12:45. I mean, I guess, Steve, we could say the world debut of "Wanna Go Back," right?
Correct. And I wasn't expecting that yesterday when I played it for you, and then we hopped on the phone with Brooke. But, thank you, Cecil and Sobe Entertainment for letting
us do it.
There is major turmoil inside the Justice Department tonight over the handling of files in the Jeffrey Epstein investigation. Sources tell ABC News there was a fiery confrontation between Attorney General Pam Bondi and Deputy FBI Director Dan Bongino, and that Bongino has told...
So let me, there's a little fuckery going on here.
Yeah.
This isn't Dan just being, hey, I want to start doing Rumble again. This is over the handling of this, most very volatile situation in the Trump world, so to speak. The handling of the clash of the Epstein files to the point where your assistant FBI director is going to resign over it based on how they're handling it. You think that maybe he wants to be more transparent and do the right thing, and they're trying to play fucking reindeer games?
Maybe.
So, Seth,
I don't think these podcasters can do real jobs, Bubba.
You don't think so?
No, I think it's too much.
Otherwise, he may resign. Here's ABC's Chief Justice correspondent Pierre Thomas.
He may resign. But I think Trump went on. My next story actually validates Trump says Dan's moving on.
Yeah.
Tonight, turmoil.
And he does look like he is about ready to whip some fucking ass, doesn't he?
Yeah, he had a cancer, but he was battling cancer for a little bit too, so he lost a lot of weight.
At the top levels of the Justice Department. Sources tell ABC News of a fiery confrontation between Deputy FBI Director Dan Bongino and Attorney.
I've always been a fan of his. I've always really liked his delivery, his transparency, his no-nonsense kind of common man approach. I've always liked it.
Even if he quits on America?
I don't think he's quitting on America. I think he's quitting on the fact that America might not be doing the right thing right now, in my opinion. This is a big thing. There's a lot behind this. This is going to be a shitstorm.
General Pam Bondi over the department's handling of the investigation into sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. Sources tell us Bongino did not come to work today and has told allies he may resign. For years, Bongino, a former podcast host, and his boss, FBI Director Kash Patel, stoked conspiracy theories over Epstein's death, insisting shadowy forces within the government engaged in a massive cover-up.
Folks, you're going to see a lot of names on that. The Epstein client list, I believe,
listen, this was taken before Trump announced him as the assistant FBI director. So there was a 4 or 5 or 6 month period where the Epstein list had been uncovered, and he was still a podcaster and didn't join the administration. So he did have some time behind the microphone speculating about this as a podcaster, and then of course couldn't have necessarily any type of public comment about this once you're the assistant director. So this was taken before he had signed up.
On what I've heard from sources and the story I just told you, basically, it's going to rock the political world. There's a reason they're hiding it.
Attorney General Bondi promised to deliver answers.
The DOJ may be releasing the list of Jeffrey Epstein's clients. Will that really happen?
It's sitting on my desk right now to review.
But this week, DOJ released a memo saying there's actually no client list at all. Bondi asked to explain.
I was asked a question about the client list, and my response was, it's sitting on my desk to be reviewed, meaning
we're playing fucking word games at this point, ladies and gentlemen. Now it's easy to unwind it and says, meaning it was the file, there was no list. That's not how it came across. Let me 59 more thumbs to get 1,000. I thought we would be at 1,000 easily from today's show. Today's show's probably arguably one of our best shows in a long time. From my mom and the pussy pump, to my mom trying to abort me, to the fact that I cannot bring Tarek a dick pump, to the fact that Hogan really did at one time walk Brooke down the aisle on a wrestling high spot, but in real life refused to her new song to her father called "Wanna Go Back" that comes out at 12:45. So let me today, we should have 2,000 fucking thumbs up, you unappreciative assholes.
Dicks.
Oh, but we're doing great on the money, though.
So maybe they're finding the money instead of the thumb.
Right, there you go.
No
Thumbs
pump.
make us nothing. Money makes us a lot.
Right.
Thanks, appreciate it.
file along with the JFK, MLK files as well. That's what I meant by that.
DOJ also said Epstein did in fact die by suicide and that there was no credible evidence found that he blackmailed prominent individuals, and declared it would not be releasing any more information about the case.
What about all letters and correspondence that he had while he was in prison? Because you know they keep track of all of that. If you make a phone call, they record it. If you get a letter, they copy it. If you send a letter, they fucking copy it. They look at it. You can't do nothing in prison without the big brother looking at you. So why don't we just release that? Maybe he told Bill Clinton, "Here, Bill, get me out of this hellhole, or I'm going to tell him that you went to the island 29 times."
That's why Hillary killed him.
President Trump on Tuesday tried to change.
Or I'm going to send. I'm just going to tell you right now, I'm sending Hillary in for a visitation. Might be your last, motherfucker.
It's the subject.
People still talking about this guy, this creep. That is.
Stop your dog and pony show. Stop it. With Rubio as the little fucking bitch in between.
Unbelievable.
All week long, growing outrage from some of Trump's top supporters who are counting on the release of the Epstein files.
Just release it. That shuts everybody up.
And are now demanding answers. Lindsay, tonight the future of the FBI's second in command is uncertain. But today, Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche weighing in on the record saying Bongino signed off on DOJ's conclusions on the Epstein files, posting the suggestion by anyone that there was any daylight between the FBI leadership and DOJ leadership on the memo's composition and release is patently false. Lindsay?
Peter Thomas for us. Thank you.
Thank you, Peter Thomas. Here's Trump. I fast-forwarded, Lemmy, because some of the questions were stupid. This is the first question asking about Bongino yesterday as he's getting off his, was it Air Force One?
Yes.
At Andrews Air Force Base.
Oh, Dan did a great job. I think he wants to go back to his show. Yeah, I do. Getting land, oil rights, whatever we had, they took it away because we had a president that maybe wasn't watching. But they're not going to do that. We want it back. They took our oil rights. We had a lot of oil there. As you know, they threw our companies out, and we want it back. Well, I think the message this evening is we inherited a mess, and we've done a great job, and we continue to. And our country is going to be stronger than ever before very soon. Thank you very much.
So when asked, he said it was the only soundbite you got from the president was that Dan wanted to go back and do his show. I think there's more to that, but we may never know. Now, I mean, a lot of times I'm critical of Trump when he turns around the heat.
Yeah.
Like with the ABC reporter, and he doesn't act presidential. In full disclosure, I found 2 instances yesterday where he had a press conference, and he was like, this is the guy we need. He had a great message. He didn't motherfuck anybody. He didn't call anybody stupid or Miss Piggy. And this is very presidential. And if he could just stay in this lane, he would be widely popular, way more so, and give critics far less to fuck with him about. Listen to this. This is great.
Along with the just passed One Big Beautiful Bill, tonight I am also proud to announce...
this is part of his speech last night, right?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
...that more than 1,450,000, think of this, 1,450,000 military service members...
So 1.45 million military service members, which is a big number,
will receive a special, we call Warrior Dividend before Christmas, a Warrior Dividend. In honor of our nation's founding in 1776, we are sending every soldier $1,776. Think of that. And the checks are already on the way. Nobody understood that one until about 30 minutes ago. We made a lot more money along with...
So, I mean, you didn't hear him say, and let me tell you something, the guy before me, Sleepy Joe, he didn't give a fuck about the military. You didn't see him handing out checks to the soldiers. But me, Donald Trump, 30 minutes ago just made this rule. They're already printing the motherfuckers as we speak. But see, you cannot... There was no smart ass... It was just a statement as the president of the United States. There was not making fun of anybody. It was just good shit. And how can you be a critic of that? We're sending, 1.45, I don't know if it's active and retired or probably active military people, a Christmas bonus check. Awesome. You can't fucking shoot holes in that one.
He did mention several times last night how Biden screwed up America and how he fixed it.
He did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't get those excerpts. Of course, he can never go to a press conference without doing that. I wish he could. I really wish he would. I don't think you have to remind America how much Joe Biden fucked it up. I don't think you do.
That's part of
Is that part of his MO?
That's part of the whole regime. Is that everything? It goes back to Biden.
We're good and they suck.
Next year, you will also see the results of the largest tax cuts in American history that were really accomplished through our great, big, beautiful bill, perhaps the most sweeping legislation ever passed.
By the way, Lummy is officially filled out paperwork to be an independent contractor, and his job description here at work is going to be stripper, and he's going to declare all of his salary as tips.
That's right.
Right.
Tax-free.
Mm-hmm.
Congress. We wrapped 12 different bills up into one beautiful bill. That includes no tax on tips, no tax on overtime, and no tax on Social Security for our great seniors.
Now, see, that's the best because, like, my mom gets a Social Security check. You know, Seth, I'm sure your parents probably get Social Security checks, and they tax those. So, like, you know, if Larry was to gross $2,800 or $3,100, he doesn't necessarily get that because he gets taxed on it. Not only did you get taxed on it when you paid into it, whenever Larry and my mom and Elise paid into it, not only did they get taxed, but like it's almost a triple taxation because now they're getting taxed again on it. When they're giving it back to you as a Social Security stipend, they tax it. So out of all of this, the overtime, the tips, not taxing our elderly's Social Security checks, I think is a bit like I really think that's a great thing. I really do, because they're the ones that extra $200 or $300 that they take out of my mom's check, that can make a huge difference. A lot of these elderly people live Social Security check to Social Security check. Like, they have very strict budgets. And when the economy does what it does and eggs are $9 and, this and that, it really hurts them more than it does us. So I applaud this bill that got passed. I really do.
Social Security for our great seniors. Under these cuts, many families will be saving between $11,000 and $20,000 a year, and next spring is projected to be the largest tax refund season of all time.
Great. Let me just make sure Gary Cantrell clips out anything that we've ever said about Jake Paul and the fight's not being real, because this motherfucker's more litigious than Hogan.
He's ready to see you.
My Jesus. My God. And by the way, so here we are, we're looking at the matchup, they're calling it Jake versus Joshua, Friday, December 19th. I think that's tomorrow.
Yeah.
On pay-per-view.
Yes.
And, I mean, it looks like if me and Walker were to go nose to nose, and you can't even really say, hey, it's Bubba the Love Sponge, and in my personal opinion of seeing lots of boxing and things like that there's no way that Jake Paul could legitimately beat this guy. This has got to be a kayfabe, K5 super end around Blue Jay McGillicuddy, But like if you question Jake Paul's the integrity of his fight, Jenny Durst just sent me a picture. No, not.
Oh no.
Her family's private plane is the hangar right beside Greg Biffle's, and she just sent this picture of her at her hangar with that huge explosion.
Oh.
Of the Greg Biffle gimmick. So if you question, since when can you not question the legitimacy of anything? If it's not slanderous or liable or defaming. Nobody's saying
Who
that.
was he sued?
Oh, hey, well, here. So hold on. Let me just play this. Steve, when you ever fought in the NHL, was there ever that big of a size disparagement?
Yeah, I was giving up 6 to 7 inches to quite a few guys that I ended up fighting.
Did you ever fight Charo?
No, I never fought Chara, but I fought.
Would you have maybe second guessed tying up with him?
I mean, I'd rather fight a guy.
Like a little ankle biter compared to him.
Yeah, I'd rather fight a guy bigger like that though, because it's when you fight a guy bigger and you get inside, it's a little bit easier. When you fight somebody small and they get inside on you, it's pretty tough to do that.
I'm afraid, Lummy, to even play this because I might get a copyright
Key $10. Yeah, the music
violation for the. I'm not even going to play it.
By the way, Jake Paul has sued nobody.
Okay.
He's threatened to sue people, but he has not sued anybody.
Here's an excerpt from yesterday, and you probably are correct, but he certainly likes to throw it out there. This is from yesterday.
When people question, whether fights like this are quote unquote real, like Deontay Wilder said something.
But I think it's scripted and it's gonna go by scripted. If it's not scripted,
By the way, this is a boxer. This is a guy that knows the space. He's a boxer. And so one would think that he would be an expert in this particular opinion and could have an opinion. And he did. He spoke his opinion right here.
Scripted, I think AJ will knock him out.
What's the simple?
So let me just play it again. I so rudely interrupted it. Listen.
Whether fights like this are quote unquote real, like Deontay Wilder said something.
But I think it's scripted and it's gonna go by scripted. If it's not scripted, I think AJ will knock him out.
What's the simplest answer you give them?
All right, Seth, you ready?
See the grumpy old man, $10.
I give them a cease and desist letter in their email for lying on my name, and then the lawsuit's coming right after because these people won't stop lying. And I honestly take it as a compliment, but people need...
I mean, what a pussy. I mean, like MJ, when MJ sued me for name calling.
Is that a bullet necklace?
I think, no, it's a spark plug. Is it a spark plug necklace?
I think it's a spark plug.
The plug.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't understand,
Pretty
but like...
cool.
A boxer that's in the space that's being interviewed on the validity of this fight, and you can't say, Jake Paul doesn't say, well, listen, he's an expert. He's obviously very accomplished and decorated in this space, but I can assure you that nothing's scripted, and I don't appreciate him saying that. Nope. Instead, you got to be like fucking MJ, and you got to say...
What's the answer you give them?
I give them a cease and desist letter in their email for lying on my name, and then the
lying on my name.
Lawsuit's coming right after because these people won't stop lying.
It's not a lie. It's an opinion. It's an opinion.
I honestly take it as a compliment, but people need to shut the fuck up. And Deontay Wilder, he's been hit a lot by Tyson Fury, so he's clearly not the smartest guy. But there's nothing.
How about him suing you for calling him stupid just now?
In the contract, AJ can attest to it. We're going to war, and that's the end of the day that all my fights have been like.
You know what would put an end to all this, Seth? If he would actually, in full disclosure, show what one of his contracts, the language in his contract, and there's not a lay down scripted. There's none of that type of language in there at all. I mean, that would put right. I mean, that would. Yeah, I guess you could black out what a guy's making in the financial aspects of it, but you could show that there's no language that says you got to lay down for Jake.
If people are question Jake Paul and the validity of the fights, I don't think anybody would believe it wasn't predetermined unless he lost.
Well, does he drop one just to shut the people up?
He's dropped one already.
Dropped what?
A fight.
He dropped one, but well, I mean.
Yeah.
If he loses one of these, it's over. Nobody cares anymore.
You're right, Seth. You can only keep the jig going while you're whipping ass.
He's on
right?
the path. Like he wants to be a legit boxer, and so he feels like this is the most. He said that people won't question, whether he's a real boxer after this fight anymore.
James Rittenhouse, 25 on the PayPal.
Thank you.
And Craig and Amy, Tug and Chug. Best show in a long time. See you in 26. $250 for anticipation of want to go back. By the way, that scares the shit out of Steve every time.
Yeah, nothing in the contract. What can I say?
I'm going to go by half speed, let him knock me the fuck out, and I'm going to take my $10 million that I couldn't make anywhere else. You know what? It might not even be in the contract. Like it might not even be in the contract, but it's a conversation that they have, wink, wink, nudge, nudge in the back of the locker room.
That's right.
So that it's not in the lie. It's not in the contract because they could get busted for that.
I can't even remember what your question was, but yeah, there's nothing in the contract.
How do you think I play for this bling around my fucking neck?
No, he's worth a lot of money.
And we're not worried about what opinions are.
I might want to try to buy this pay-per-view.
Whether it's Wilder,
Really?
Fury, whoever.
Doesn't everybody want to see him get his ass kicked?
Yeah.
I mean, like, Seth, that's probably the whole premise of people buying the pay-per-view is they see the size disparagement, and this might be one of his most formidable opponents ever, and it's like almost he's a heel, and they want to see him get his ass kicked.
I think it's either that or sheer boredom.
It's on Netflix, though, Bubba. So.
Oh, it's on Netflix?
Yeah.
I ain't even got to pay for it.
Yeah.
The only thing that was in the contract that got my attention was the money. Other than that, I don't worry about nothing else.
He's worth about $150 million.
Jeez.
So listen, man, if anybody has been I don't even watch Pornhub anymore. When if I have if the merch crick is going to be away and I decide to play with my penis a little bit, like taking it around the farm. Maybe I'm the only secure guy in this room that we'll talk about. Yeah, occasionally I jack off every once in a while. But I'll tell you right now, I used to go to Pornhub. Next thing you know, they're wanting my ID. They're wanting all this bullshit. That's why I stick to X videos and some other ancillary little porn sites that you don't have to put your fucking ID in, because now there's been a hack in Pornhub and there's 200 million users whose identity is at risk. If Pornhub doesn't pay the ransom, these people are going to hold on, it's right here. It's a story right here. And I'd be like, go ahead, say I was jacking off to some Asian porn. I don't give a fuck.
See, warning for you, and this one can be embarrassing. It's
by the way,
Pornhub. A group of hackers now.
Right after the story is Brooke's new song, Want to Go Back. And Steve, we've not seen the video. We've heard the song.
Gary was on the sweat cam throwing it together in the last few hours.
Threatening to release personal user information of 200 million people who use the website unless Pornhub pays their ransom. The hackers claim to have stolen over 200 million records of Pornhub premium members. They say they have everything, from search history to watch history to download activity to email accounts, addresses, even location and time.
I don't even give a fuck if you tell my girl I was jacking off to some fucking MILF porn. Who cares? But there's probably a lot of guys who would get heat. Their wife is so fucking uptight, they'd get heat. Oh, so you're looking at porn, huh?
Well, it says
I'm not good enough? I don't fuck you good enough?
Well, what if you're watching the other side kind of porn?
You mean you're watching stuff that you shouldn't be watching?
Yeah.
Well, don't watch stuff you ain't supposed to be watching.
If you guys want, I have the stuff that was allegedly could be leaked.
Okay, what is it?
It said the records from Pornhub premium members include email addresses, activity types, locations, video URLs, video titles, associated keywords, and precise timestamps.
Who cares? I was jacking off to some amateur MILF porn. She fucked the pool guy. I thought it was hot as hell. I got one.
Timestamps when people were using Pornhub. Pornhub says passwords, payment info, and financial details were not exposed. Sounds like they have everything else, though. This data breach could still really hurt people, though, because searches and viewing history could be used for blackmail or extortion. So what should you do if you're a premium member?
You should start telling your wife that you look at Pornhub every once in a while. First, tell her that. Kind of.
Why, you think this stuff's getting leaked to wives?
Probably. Hard to fuck tell them who they're leaking it to.
Be extra careful with your email right now. Don't open suspicious links or
I got AOL, bitch.
Unexpected messages, especially ones trying to get you to reset your accounts or confirm the personal info that you've had on the website. If you use the same email or password anywhere else that you use on Pornhub, change them now and turn on two-factor authentication.
You know, Lummy, the most nervous guy of all is this motherfucker.
Oh, shit.
This is the only guy that seems to be really fucking nervous about it. All right, so it's here. We've come to the point. And Lummy, I'm not gonna start and stop this. I'm gonna play it in its entirety. And I don't know what Brooke and her record, the record company's plan so far is as to the release date or what of. I think she recorded several.
Get released right now.
Well, yeah. So I do have her permission. I do have her husband gave me the song. We talked to Brooke about playing it. I talked to Brooke Steve, you'll testify that Brooke provided us the pictures.
Correct.
And so, everything's above board here. And she went back into the studios about 3 months ago, there's another song I really like called Helium. I don't know what necessarily order they're going to release these in, but this is a very primitive copy of it. I'm sure that their music video would be far more professional, and that's not taking anything away from Gary. He literally had 62 minutes to put this thing together, and he did the best that he could. And I listened to the song yesterday, and just the song in itself without any visuals really just was really moving. And knowing the backstory that we told, about an hour ago about, Terry not walking her down the aisle, and not, Brooke and Steve completely redoing his beach house. And the only thing that she asked for was to have a sunset, drink a beer and watch the sunset with her dad. She called him Daddy. That's what she said. She says, I want you to walk me down the aisle, Daddy. And I want to do a sunset with you. And Terry refused both. And so this song it's sad.
Will you make sure you maximize it?
Yes, I will. It's sad. It's riveting, and it's Brooks. I don't know if it's going to be the first song released from Sobe, but I think it probably should. And Lummy, let's put it up on all our avenues and see how well it does.
Will do.
And Brooks, very, very, very interested. She's probably, Steve, knowing her right now, she's probably got both babies on both hips right now, a nervous wreck as to how this is going to go.
She always puts me over, but she's an unbelievable mom. She spends so much time, and we
were watching FaceTime last night, and she was taking care of both of them. And the plug was just wanting to fucking boss hog his way through the whole entire thing. He just kept bouncing up and down. So their children, Molly and Oliver, are so beautiful. They're twins. Who came out first?
Molly did.
Molly came out first. And so this is Brooke's song to her dad. And it's please get in the comment section or in chat and let us know what you think. And let's get it up on all of our places and tag Brooke and just,
When do you want that immediately?
Yeah, immediately.
Okay.
Yeah.
After it's done playing.
It's called Wanna Go Back. And when you see the last two lyrics, like the last 2 or 3 lyrics with the picture that only Steve had on his phone, it's basically it's like the final goodbye. The song kind of ends with the final goodbye. And Steve took this picture unbeknownst to Terry and Brooke. And it might have been, it almost makes me want to cry. It might have been their last sunset that they ever did watch together.
It was, and that was their thing. And I think that's why him not watching the sunset with her when she asked after the house hit her so heavy.
So here you go. Want to go back. I think we end the show. I mean, we're over at G-Ball.
Yeah, play it out.
Or maybe we play it and then we read chat to see what they think about it.
I think chat will be commenting during it. I say we just play it out.
Just play it out and then
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Steve. Merry Christmas to you, my friend. And it's been a really cool couple days hanging out with you, my friend.
Well, thank you for having me, and Merry Christmas to the entire Army. I will say they are the most loyal group I've ever been a part of.
And thank you to Leslie and Chuck for your unbelievable merchandise item idea that I'm going to take to market as to next year is my 60-40 milestone. And what an unbelievable shirt to celebrate that. Thank you, guys. Thank you to everybody. Let me check last minute Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, because I want to pay respects for everybody that's getting their last minute Bubba Army Christmas shopping. Nope, Greg and Amy are the last.
John from Naples, $20. Merry Christmas.
And I guarantee you, there's going to be some people that cry on this deal. It's including us.
This hits me heavy every time, Bubba, and I've heard it a number of times. I was there when they were making it. It means a lot to my wife too.
Here we go. Brooke, I know you're listening. I got so much respect for your strength and you not wanting to be, you tapping yourself out, not wanting to be a part of the circus that it became, and you having so much love for your father and the expression that he used to. I was his best friend for 15 years. You know that. Some stuff I can't even talk about. But one thing that he always reiterated, and it was very, very, very much known, that you're a Bolea. Other people might be Claridges, but you're a Bolea. And this is your song to your father. It's not I want to go back. It's want to go back. By the way, Lummy, thank you to Gary. I don't know if you can hear me, but thank you so much. This was a last-minute curveball. I think I sent you 90 pictures and like five videos that all came from Brooke and Steve. So thank you so very much, Gary, for putting this together. You go way up and beyond. Thank you so much, Gary. Thank you, Macho Man. Thank you, Seth. I hope you have a happy Hanukkah and happy holidays. Hope you get to spend some time with your family. Lummy, I am so thankful your family and your wife and how supportive she is of you being Stockholmed by me. And I'm so thankful for just everybody that participates in the show, the Diacos, Babyface, Tuttle, Colton. And don't forget this Sunday we have did I say Babyface? I think yes. I did. Jay, Dan, Tuttle, Gene, Macho, everybody.
Colton.
I said Colton. And
Colton.
If I didn't, I'll say it again, Colton. Here you go. Want to go back. And we'll have it on our YouTube. And we'll have it on our we'll have it everywhere.
What are you doing out there?
I'm crying. Everybody have a great Christmas.
Thanks for letting me finish.
You've been listening to the Bubba the Love Sponge Show, starring
me, Bubba the Love Sponge,
co-host and show historian, Lummit.
It's Seth, co-host and president of podcasting.
It's Brian Matroni, king of counter programming.
Gene Lasker, voice of the people. Glad you get to hear me.
Gary Cantrell, video editor.
Yeah, back here wiring up. It's Mini Macho.
The BRN agent, Thomas Buttoned Up B.
Co-host, Dr. Dan Diaco, Esquire of Council. Co-host, J. Diaco, Esquire, the Spitting Cobra of Council.
Now, time for the legal disclaimer.
Exactly.
The Bubba the Love Sponge Show is intended solely for the enjoyment of our listening audience. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or other use of this show without express written consent of the Bubba Radio Network is prohibited.
We must dissuade him of this delusion.
Until next time, always remember.
I'll repeat hello.